And we welcome you in once again here to some more NFL action going on tonight. Monday Night Football. It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Week 3 will conclude tonight to the NFL season. And this part of the NFC matchup at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, home of the Cowboys, as the Cowboys jog out onto the field now for their introduction before we get this game rolling with a kickoff. What's good, everybody? Glad to have you guys back on the stream once again for tonight. Should be a great matchup between these two teams going down. What's good, Lost Pupper, Playboy Brian, Steven, Ian? Glad to have you guys back on the channel once again tonight. Philadelphia coming off a loss last week to the 49ers, 17-11 last Sunday. Jalen Hurts went 12 for 23 passing, 190 passing yards. He did have a rushing touchdown, 82 yards on the ground. And then for Dallas, victory in the game-winning field goal over the Chargers, 20-17 last Sunday. Greg Zuerlein with a big 56-yard field goal. And basically the running back splitting the snaps almost. Ezekiel Elliott got 16 carries, just 71 rushing yards. But the leading rusher was actually Tony Pollard, 13 carries for 109 rushing yards. Got a rushing touchdown as well. And also, Elliott got a rushing touchdown in the victory over the Chargers last Sunday. CeeDee Lamb, big impact. He has had 8 receptions for 81 yards. What's good, Selena? Welcome back to the stream. Warren, Malika, Michael, welcome in once again. So this is going to be an interesting matchup here. Philadelphia has been struggling offensively through their first 2 games of the season, trying to get something going, especially in their last game against San Francisco. But they've been relying on their rushing attack to get things done. For Dallas, it's been their passing attack that they've been able to get things done, though their passing defense has struggled, whereas Philadelphia's got the number 3 passing defense, though they took on the Falcons and the 49ers in their first 2 games. So this is the first time that the Eagles going to see a legit passing attack onto the field with Dallas, that Dak's able to spread out the football constantly all around them, led by CeeDee Lamb as far as wideouts on the field, also Amari Cooper. So it's going to be a huge game. Number 4 total offense here for Dallas coming into this matchup. Hey, what's good, Jose? Welcome to stream, man. Right now he's at the store. Looks like. Sorry to hear your internet's not working currently. Looks like the over-under tonight, 51.5. Cowboys at home, 3.5-point favorites. Both of these teams are 1-1. Eagles with an opening day on Sunday victory, week 1. Well, week 1 victory over the Falcons. And then lost last week, only scored 11 against the 49ers. Cowboys playing 2 close games, hanging in head-to-head to the final seconds to Tom Brady and the Bucs on opening night. And then pulling off the game-winning field goal against the Chargers in their last game. So brutal schedule to start out for the Cowboys, even at 500. And then after this, things will start to ease up quite a bit for Dallas, looking at the upcoming schedule that they have after tonight. Up against Carolina. After this game of Week 4, Carolina riddled with injuries, losing Christian McCaffrey on Thursday Night Football. And then they're taking on the Giants. So this is the first of 3 games at home for the Cowboys. Before then, they have 2 road games, Week 6 and a Week 8. They got their bye week early. They got bye week at Week 7 for Dallas this season. We've yet to play so far, so right now we're in the pregame. We're going to get kicked off like about a minute or 2 from now. We're going to get things rolling here with a kickoff. Glad to have you guys be a part once again tonight. If you guys are new, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Welcome on board as we got Monday Night Football play-by-play. Should be a great one here. Eagles against Cowboys. Somebody's going to have a winning record in the NFC East division after this game is all set, unless it goes to a tie. Full packed crowd out, waving the white rally towels at AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys in Arlington, Texas. It looks like Philadelphia in the green uniforms. White numbers, white letters. They're going to kick things off to start off. Dallas will receive the opening kickoff. Dallas going in the white jerseys. Blue numbers, blue letters. Their silver helmet with a blue Dallas star. Washington at 1-2, the Giants at 0-3. Eagles and Cowboys tied up at 1 apiece for bragging rights at the end of this matchup to see who is on top of the NFC East after 3 weeks in the season. Jake Elliott boots it away, and we get underway here on Monday Night Football. This kick sails to the back of the end zone, soars right past the cheerleaders, all the way to the back. And now Dak Prescott and the Cowboys will take over starting at their own 25. Prescott throwing for 403 in Week 1 against Tampa Bay. 237 through the air last week at the Chargers. Dak quiets down the crowd. First play from scrimmage. Takes a snap from the gun. Passes across the middle. Complete past the 30. Swung down around the 32. The catch is made for about a gain of 7 by Dalton Schultz, the tight end. So it's going to be interesting to see how the running back group's out today. Ezekiel Elliott last game, he got 16 carries to Tony Pollard's 13, though Pollard had more yardage than Zeke. Second and short, ball spotted around the 33-yard line of Dallas territory. Dak takes a snap, handoff up the middle to Elliott. They get him going early. That's a carry good enough for the first down. Elliott rushes for about 5. Brings it to around that 38-yard line. Picks up the first. What's good, Kevin? Welcome to the stream. Once again, they go ace formation. In motion, Pollard towards the right side. Dak takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Elliott. Passes underneath. Elliott grabs it. And he takes it to about the 45. That reception goes for about 7. Things getting a little chippy after the whistle was over. That was Derek Barnett having some words exchanged between him and Dak after Dak had thrown that ball underneath to Elliott. What's good, Playboy Brian? Welcome to the stream. It's going to be about a 2nd and 2 coming up for the Cowboys. Ball spotted around the 45-yard line of their territory. They go into I formation. Takes a snap, Prescott. Handoff up the middle. Elliott past midfield, gets the first down, and he maneuvers his way over to the 45-yard line. Pickup of 10, moves the chains. Feeding Zeke early on in this game, and that's working out in their favor so far for Dallas. What's good, Mikey? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is going well, man. So textbook start here by Dallas, controlling this football. They came into this game knowing that Philadelphia had a top 3 defense against the pass. They struggled against the rush, and that's where they're going right now. 1st and 10. Ball at the 45-yard line of Philadelphia territory. Prescott, play action, back to pass, launches, clear pocket, deep to the middle of the field. He's got an open man at the 1. It is caught for 44 yards to the goal line. C.D. Lamb. A laser by Dak Prescott over the middle of the field. C.D. Lamb's just got one-on-one. He's got a ton of separation out there working on his corner. Steven Nelson, number 3, the one in coverage. And just had a couple steps behind Nelson and to the right of him as things are getting chippy right now. Oh, boy. Got a little bit of a scrum on the field. Both teams had to get separated by the referees as they were going up the field before the play took place for Dallas. Ball spotted at the goal line. We have 12:02 left to go in the first. I'm going to take the Ravens for that one on Sunday. Yeah, so the Broncos have won all 3 games against teams that are winless. They're going to have their first real test against Baltimore coming up. What's good, Guyanu? Welcome to stream. Lorenzo, welcome on here. So it's first and goal. Basically, it's at the goal line. I formation. Dak takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Second effort. Elliott across the plane gets carried over from behind by Jarwin, his tight end. Touchdown. Dallas strikes first. 6-0 Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 1-yard touchdown run. The big pass. Dak Prescott, 44 yards. To set it up next play later, CeeDee Lamb, incredible catch he made. What a fantastic drive to start things off for Dallas. Grinding that one out on the rush by Zeke. He was just looking to see if he could get the ball across the plane, and he did. Blake Jarwin helped out the cause. He was right behind him. Able to give him the extra push. 6-play drive. Took off 75 yards off the clock. 3 minutes, 13 seconds. The snap, the hold, and the extra point. Drew the uprights by the game-winning kicker from last week for the Cowboys, Greg Zuerlein. 7-0. Dallas strikes first. Philadelphia had a ton of trouble scoring offensively in the last game. Only 11 to San Francisco. They'll get the ball coming up after the timeout. What a start. This offense is electric. Kellen Moore, props to him. He's got to get himself a head coaching job next season. Yeah, absolutely thrilling games the Ravens have been in this season. Justin Tucker, the legend. Hey, no problem, Warren. It will probably be over by then. It doesn't go for like 2.5 hours, unfortunately. Yeah, it's probably going to be it might be a quick one tomorrow. Because I was looking at both of the teams. One of the teams hasn't won a conference game since 2018. So they usually go about 2 hours for volleyball that they go. Hey, thanks so much, Anthony. Really appreciate it, man. What's good? Kyle Bradley, welcome to stream, guys. $2:24 in the morning for Lorenzo. Appreciate the dedication like always. So 75 yards down the field just like that for Dallas. Dak Prescott, perfect 3 for 3, 60 passing yards, the 44-yard pass with separation, one-on-one coverage by CeeDee Lamb. He uses it to his benefit. And it was Steven Nelson, the corner for Philadelphia, in coverage. Cowboys are going to be putting up a ton of points this season. A lot of teams are going to have to find themselves in a track meet to keep up with Dallas because they are moving the ball so well effectively down the field. And the next few teams that they got, it might be a struggle. Without Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers, Dallas has Carolina next week at home. This is the first of 2 more home games after tonight for Dallas. They're hosting the Panthers and then hosting the Giants. So things looking pretty well as far as the future here. Next couple weeks for the Cowboys, who they got on the schedule. And terrific start in their first drive. So Zuerlein will boot this football away. Philadelphia will let it go all the way to the back of the end zone. And now Eagles will start off at their own 25. Yeah, I've never tried boxing before. I definitely love to try it sometime. Jalen Hurts' jersey sales increasing over 500% after the Week 1 victory over the Falcons. So Jalen Hurts comes out to the field. They start off at their own 25-yard line from the gun. Hurts takes a snap, play action. Back to pass, launches towards the near side, complete at the 40, moves upfield, big time yardage after catch, past midfield, inside the 40, and tackle down around the 37-yard line. That's a reception to the tight end, Dallas Goddard, with a ton of running space around the numbers. That's a 38-yard catch. Ball spotted around the 37 of Dallas territory. Screener over towards the right side. First catch of the game by Quez Watkins. And he will run out of bounds shy of the 30. So just like that, Philadelphia knows what they're tasked with tonight in a track meet up against the Cowboys. In the first drive now for the Eagles. They get a big explosive play. 38 on the catch by Goddard. And then go up to the huddle. No huddle, get a gain of 5 and a screen to the right. From the gun, Hurts, 2nd and 5. At the 32 of Dallas, takes a snap, airs it out deep. Right to the end zone. It's going to be intercepted at the 1-yard line. Just got too much under that one in the corner. Anthony Brown picks it off for Dallas. What a start for the Cowboys. First turnover this season by Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts is going for the home run ball, and it's just well underthrown. Looking down the near sideline for his intended receiver, Jalen Reagor. And Reagor had to go back to the football in perfect position right there. Anthony Brown picks it off for Dallas. What a start for the Cowboys. Defense comes up big. Dallas going to have the football back as we go into a media timeout. All right, so they rolled them down at the 1-yard line, so that's where Dallas will start off at their own 1-yard line coming up. 99 yards from the end zone. Yeah, that pass was underthrown by Hurts. He should have led Reagor into the end zone. Reagor had like a step or two behind his defender, but he just underthrew the ball instead of throwing it into the end zone. He underthrew it around like the 2 or the 3-yard line. They got picked off. That's a tough one for Philadelphia. They were going downfield their first 2 plays, and then they just go for the home run ball after they got a little bit of a break from the action after they had their first big play was a 38-yard catch. And there was the tight end Dallas Goddard, and then they went no huddle for 5. I had said the under. I had predicted 42 combined between these two teams. I think it's going to go way over. Dallas moves the ball just so quick up the field. I think they have a really good shot to hit 30 tonight. By the rate that they're going, they should definitely hit 30 on what they were doing in their first drive. So Cowboys, most takeaways in the NFL through the first 2 games. They had 6, 4 of those against the Bucks, 2 of those against the Chargers last week, and already on the first drive for Philadelphia, they have a takeaway tonight. Interception by Anthony Brown. He was down at the 1-yard line, though, at Dallas's own 1. So that's where the Cowboys will start off, 99 yards from their end zone. The Dolphins went backwards. Jacoby Brissett with a screen yesterday in the end zone. And Las Vegas got the safety. It was 14-2 at that point. And just going vertical. Good key right there for Dak Prescott as he picks up a couple of yards in the quarterback sneak. He picked up 4 yards on it, so it's going to be 2nd and 6. Prescott perfect today, 3 for 360 passing yards. And this long one, a 44-yard pass at the goal line, sets up the touchdown. It was a CeeDee Lamb. Dak gets stripped to the football in the end zone, and the Eagles recover for the touchdown. Unbelievable change of events here. Philadelphia, extra point away from tying things up with a defense. Fletcher Cox, the one who's able to strip it from behind and recover the football in the end zone for the touchdown. Let's see what happened here. Dak going from the gun 5 wide. Up front, the pass protection just cracks under pressure. 97 for Philadelphia coming in, beating his man, Tyler Biadasz, the center, number 63. So Javon Hargrave coming up the middle, forcing the strip from behind Prescott. And then right place, right time. Fletcher Cox with a gift in his hand with a football in the end zone. Oh man, we're going to have ourselves a game tonight. Extra point coming up by Elliott. The snap, the hold, the extra point. Right down the middle. If you got the Eagles D and special teams on fantasy, that's a big TD for you. 7-7 with a defensive touchdown. Fletcher Cox fumble recovery in the end zone. So Javon Hargrave, the one with the pressure, beats the center for Dallas up the middle. Gets behind Dak in the end zone. Dak was passing it and forces a strip from Dak and recovered in the hands, as it was Fletcher Cox who got the football. Wow. What's good, Goody? Ruka, welcome to the stream. What a game we have. 2 takeaways in the first 5 minutes and 3 seconds. These primetime games have been phenomenal. Like, all these primetime games have come down to the final possession. This kick sails back to the back of the end zone, and Dallas will take over starting at their own 25. So they'll do it again. This time, much better field possession than starting at their own 1. First and 10. Prescott from the gun. He's got Jarwin in motion towards the left side. Elliott in the backfield. Starting off their own 25. Low snap, able to get it though. Prescott hands it off to Elliott, cuts towards his left, and rushes for about 4. Takes it to the 29. Oh, yeah, these games have been phenomenal. All the night games that they had. It's been incredible lately. Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, there were 4 game winners yesterday with game-winning field goals. Prescott takes a snap. Fires towards the near side. That's complete first down. That's our Mari Cooper who moves the chains to the 36. Yeah, 37 seconds. Too much time for Aaron Rodgers. Just keeps on delivering. And they've got a really favorable schedule. I think their next 4 are certainly winnable for Green Bay. Delayed handoff to Elliott. Rushes towards the near side. Chopped up past the 40. Gets forward progress to around the 43. He's about 3 yards shy of the first down. There's an injured Eagle on the play. This is number 42, Kavon Wallace. He is down on the ground now for Philadelphia. Wallace going low on Elliott, and then Elliott, as Wallace lowered the shoulder, just bounced off of Wallace for like an extra 2-3 yards. So Wallace being attended to. This is going to be a 2nd and 2 coming up. There's been a lot of injuries lately. Last week was especially brutal. So we're going to go on a timeout, injury timeout here, 7-7, 9:08 left to go in the first quarter. Cowboys will have a 2nd and 2 coming up. Let's see what we got so far. So game-winning field goal, Justin Tucker with a record. 66 yesterday on a doink off the bottom of the post and sailed back into the net and through. So there was one game-winning field goal. The Falcons winning with Younghoe Koo. So that was 2. Third game-winning field goal, Daniel Carlson for the Raiders in overtime over the Dolphins. And then the 4th game-winning field goal, Mason Crosby from last night. 37 seconds left for the drive for Aaron Rodgers and orchestrated perfectly. I'll go ESPN there. Even though I liked TNT's coverage much better for the NBA during the playoffs because they did I think they did a 3 or 4 minute pregame, whereas ESPN put a 15-minute pregame, and then they would say tip-off time is 7:30 for tip-off time, and then the actual game doesn't start. On the schedule it says 7:30, and then the actual tip-off time doesn't take place until 7:45. I like it how they have a quick kickoff here. They put on the schedule 8:15, and then they kick the football around 8:15. TNT, when they did the games, it would say 7:30 on the schedule. They go tip-off around 7:33, 7:34. But yeah, ESPN did a 15-minute pregame for the entire season, and then they carried it over to the playoffs. What's good, Dave? Welcome on the stream. So we get right back to action. Kevon Wallace now heads to the sideline. Coming in to take his spot is number 22, Marcus Epps. As he is in his 3rd season in the NFL. 2nd and 2 coming up for the Cowboys. We'll see if Dak goes that way and sends it near number 22. They'll go handoff first up the middle. This is Elliott. Moves the chains, first down. Needed 2, got around 3. There's a flag down, though. We'll take a look at the penalty. This is on the defense. Too many players on the field. 12 men on the field for Philadelphia. That is a costly penalty right there because it's right after a timeout. I don't know how you make that mistake of 12 men on the field after a timeout. That's something you usually make when the other team's going no huddle and you can't substitute in time. So 1st and 10, ball spotted now at Dallas's own 49, just shy of midfield. Prescott in the ace formation. Takes a snap, hands it off. This time to Pollard, cuts towards his right, past the 45. And he is just shy of the 40-yard line. Pick up around 10. I believe he has enough to the first down around the 41 of Philadelphia territory. Yeah, I would probably have Hurts run a bit more. Again from the ace formation, Prescott drops back, fires, near side. Broke it up, it's incomplete, but the flag is down. Looking for CeeDee Lamb on the near side short pass, but contact by Darius Slay draws the flag, automatic first down. So Philadelphia, 2 costly penalties in this drive, and not something that you can afford to this Dallas offense that just chunks out yards to you. First and 10 now, Dallas. 8:01 left to play in the first. They got Pollard, the running back. Cooper's out there, along with Lamb and the 2 tight ends, Jarwin and Schultz. I'm going to go with the Ravens next week. First and 10 at the 34 of Philadelphia territory. Prescott from the gun. He takes the snap. Play action. Back to pass. Fires. Across the middle. That is incomplete. In and out of the hands of his intended tight ends. Juggled around the 5-yard line and dropped. That was one he should have had. That is one that is certainly catchable that you need to have if you're Dallas right there. You had separation. A ton of separation underneath. This is 86. Dalton Schultz was the one who should have caught that football, and Epps put a helmet on the football to jar it loose. 2nd and 10. Prescott hands it off up the middle. Pollard rumbles forward inside the 30 to the 28. Rush of 7. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Cowboys. Eagles defense looking for a big stand to force a field goal. Prescott from the gun. 2 wide to the left, takes a snap. Pollard in the backfield, fires across the middle, caught, first down. And moving along, bodies inside the 20. That is Blake Jarwin. Another penalty flag flies. Philadelphia has already committed 2 penalties in this drive. We'll take a look and see the flag. Make it a 3rd. Face mask by the Eagles defense, automatic first down, adds 15 yards onto that penalty. So, the football placed around the 19. Not only was it face mask, it's Epps who substituted into the game for the injured safety on this drive, Kavon Wallace. But he also got called for the face mask, and it moved the chains. And this rush, the pile just keeps on rushing forward to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal now coming up for the Cowboys. Elliott got the carry. So Schultz now has a catch of 8. Jarwin's got a catch of 8 for the 2 tight ends. Yeah, this is looking like it's probably going to continue on the trend of being the over. 2nd and goal. Dallas just moving the ball so effectively down the field. Ball spot at the 4-yard line of Philadelphia. In motion towards his right. That's Cedric Wilson Jr. They go with a jet sweep end around over to Lamb. Stiff arms a man, but he gets knocked out of bounds. Loses about a yard. Darius Slay, the one to cut him off to make sure that Lamb didn't have the angle. And this will bring up a 3rd and goal now for Dallas. Dallas already with 10 first downs in the first quarter. Top 5 in the NFL when it comes to 3rd down conversion rates this season. And they are perfect 1 for 1 so far. 2nd, 3rd down of the game coming up for the Cowboys. Lamb lined up to the left side. Takes a snap. Prescott yet to fire past to Cooper. This time it is caught by Elliott. Tries to dive across, and he does. Reaching for the goal line. Gets it across the pylon for 6. 5-yard touchdown reception by Ezekiel Elliott out in the flat. Dak Prescott has his first touchdown pass of the game. Ooh, that is close. Now, the ball was contacted out by the ground. Let's see if this knee was down. Yeah, that knee is down prior to the ball crossing the goal line. I think this one's going to be coming back. He was parallel, sort of, to the goal line, trying to put it across, reaching over, and Ezekiel Elliott looked like he was just shy of the goal line. So this touchdown looks like it's going to get taken off the board. Looking at the last replay in slow-mo. Looked like his hip area was down prior to that football getting to the white. That looks like it's shy. The tip. From that angle where the referee is standing, we can see his cap now. Yeah, that looks like it's shy from that one right there. And it is. So they have rolled it inches short. So the touchdown has been erased off the board. It's back to 7-7. And now decision time for the Cowboys. Kellen Moore and the offense here will keep it on the field. As he will draw up the play for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense. So what has he got in the playbook right now? The play calling has been fantastic for Dallas. 4th and goal, ball at the inch line. Quarterback sneak by Prescott. Second effort, looks like he got it. Lamb rolls it a touchdown. The football came out late. Philadelphia says that they have recovered it. There's no signal yet. Referees convene right at the goal line with the 4 referees. Who's got the football here? Philadelphia is going to come away with a defensive stop. Dallas with Lamb and Prescott, they were signaling touchdown. Oh, that looks like it's a touchdown. We don't know where that football is, but Prescott is... Oh, that is a touchdown. He is clearly across, and then the football gets knocked out. That is clearly across in the second effort by Prescott. Lamb was the first one to signal touchdown behind Prescott, and then Prescott puts it over, and then Philadelphia just pokes out the football, but it's too little too late. I don't know why the referees could not see that. Looking at multiple review calls right there, that's clearly a Dallas touchdown. From the top view, we saw the rolling on the field has been no touchdown. Cowboys have challenged this. So the challenge on the field by Dallas, the first initial replay, the one from the overhead view, that looked like it was clearly a touchdown. What's good, BD? Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much, bud. Hey, really appreciate it, Selena. Crazy. That's the view right there, the overhead camera, where we see the football last in the hands of Prescott. He puts it well over the goal line. That's clearly a touchdown from that overhead cam. I don't know how the referees, 4 of them standing there at the goal line, convening with each other. I don't know how they didn't make the call for that being a touchdown. We have so many signals on the field. The Philadelphia defenders saying that they had the football, pointing in their direction. Dallas saying they got the touchdown. CeeDee Lamb was the first one to signal from behind Prescott, so he saw clearly. This is clearly a touchdown. I don't know why it's taking them so long to review this call. If all they need to see is the overhead view camera, nothing else is going to show you from the side. You can't really see it from the side. It's the overhead camera that's a lifesaver. With Dak Prescott, you can see the football is still in his hands as he reaches well across the goal line. This is unbelievable. It's taken them so long. They're still right now looking on this review. I don't get how this is being stretched this long. If you guys are doing the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for watching tonight, everybody. Special live stream of Monday Night Football. What a game we have. It's going to turn into a track meet tonight. Okay, so finally, we're going to have the rolling on the field. This call stands as is. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Philadelphia. So it stands as is. Now, I don't have the audio where I am. I don't have it on any audio volume, but only thing that it would stand as is if they hadn't ruled second effort, if the referees had blowed the play dead and not let Dak to compete with a second effort and blew it dead as forward progress back at the goal line before he took the second effort into the end zone. That's the only thing. Hurts. Pass almost intercepted, which would have been a pick six. In and out of the hands of Jordan Lewis off of a bobble by his own receiver. A dangerous pass to the 3-yard line, and Philadelphia's 99 yards from their own end zone. I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. That throw was to a slipping Zach Ertz across the field, and it was short underneath. 2nd and 10, Hurts from his own end zone, passes down the far sideline. That's complete. Gets around 6 in the catch. And it's number 6, Devante Smith, the rookie who gets his first catch of the game. Yeah, especially very busy. I got a triple header actually this Saturday. So I got a game tomorrow, I got a game on Thursday, and then I got a big triple header on Saturday. So that'll be pretty cool to do. So actually the next stream after this one is it's probably going to be a week from now, Monday Night Football or so, because I'm going to have a ton of stuff this week. I plan on doing basketball, though, next Tuesday for the first preseason game, so that'll be cool. I cannot wait for basketball to be back. Watch out, Hurts is in his own end zone, jukes out of man, throws in the run towards the near sideline. It is incomplete, out of bounds. Lucky there. That pressure was coming for Dallas, just had to throw off his back foot out of bounds, ranging to his right. Tracy, welcome to the stream. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. 7-7, 4:48 left to go in the first quarter. This first quarter is dragging along. Philadelphia with 3 penalties in their last drive for their defensive unit. And the challenge took about 10 minutes to complete. And then we had an injured player, too, for Philadelphia. Got taken to the locker room with Kevon Wallace. So that all happened on the last drive. Here's a punt from their own end zone. Dallas back to return it. They will at their own 45-yard line. Cedric Wilson Jr. up the middle, and he stumbles, gets tripped up at the Dallas Star. Looked like he saw an opening there. And then Philadelphia with Andre Chachere. He was the one who was able to trip up Wilson right at midfield. So we're going to go on a timeout. Dak Prescott, 6 for 7. 79 passing yards through the air so far. Ezekiel Elliott with a touchdown rush for Dallas as they're up, it's tied right now, 7-7. It feels like Dallas is up by what I thought. I'm just completely shocked that wasn't a touchdown. I'm going to see what other people are saying about this, like, online or so, because I don't have the game audio where I am. The only thing is if the referees blew the whistle early instead of letting Dallas play and stopped it for progress at the goal line. Because I don't get how in the world it clearly, if they were, it clearly on the overhead cam. I don't know if the referees were given the overhead cam, but that needs to be all around, from TV to the review monitor. All the cams need to be used. Whatever's used in the field needs to be used for challenges. So I don't know how that camera just got skipped right there. A clear touchdown at the last drive for Dallas. And you could see from the above the view cam, you couldn't really see from all the other cams of the goal line from the side or out from the defensive side for Philadelphia from their view behind the defense. But the one that was telling was the one above that camera where you can clearly see that Dak stretched out the ball well far past the goal line. And yeah, I'm looking at it right now. You can see if you go over to Twitter, there's pictures of this football just clearly. It's past the goal line. It's to the front blue of Dallas's end zone. I won't be streaming the NHL because my friend John from Off the Wall Hockey covers the hockey games. Hockey starts up before basketball, though. Hockey's starting up their preseason. I think they start up this week. So we are back into action. Dallas with a carry, 5-yard gain by Pollard, takes it to about the 45. Now Philadelphia territory. Hey, what's good? Harry on the stream. Welcome in. Happy birthday to your father. Brian, welcome in, man. Yeah, that's unbelievable. I can't believe the call that they made. These games have been crazy. Especially these primetime games. A lot of them have come down to the final possession. Prescott hands it off up the middle. Pollard looks like he has enough for the first down at the 40. Tackled right at the 40-yard line. Trust the Prophets. Welcome to stream. So NHL season begins on October 12th. So it's 1 week before the NBA. The NBA begins on October 19th. Prescott from the gun, hands off on the delay handoff over to Pollard. Once again inside the 35, rushes for about 7 as he takes it to around the 32. So Tony Pollard's got more carries right now than Ezekiel Elliott on the ground. Both of them splitting basically the carries. 5 for 36 by Pollard, averaging 7.2 yards per carry. 6 carries for 32 by Elliott tonight with a touchdown rush. Long rush of 11 by Pollard. Long rush for Elliott of 9. Bootleg to the right. That pass is complete to the 20-yard line. Gain of 12 in the reception. Prescott to Schultz. So 1st and 10 with under 3 minutes left to go, and the Cowboys once again moving the football effectively down the field. Dallas with 12 first downs. I don't know how in the world this game is tied up. 12 first downs by the Cowboys to just 1 by Philadelphia. 1st and 10, Prescott 7 for 8 and 91 passing yards. In the red zone now at the 20-yard line of Philadelphia. From the gun, Prescott. And we got penalty flags here. Looks like the defense flinched. Philadelphia with 3 defensive penalties in the last drive. Might have been some movement on the defense. We'll see. See who move first. It's going to be in the offensive line. It's on Dallas. Replay, first down, backs him up 5. It's Amari Cooper who's the one who commits the penalty. And Cooper's been silent tonight. He's only got 1 catch for 7 yards. That's it. Prescott spread the football out to 5 separate receivers today. 2 catches each by Schultz and Elliott. CeeDee Lamb with a catch of 44 set up the 1-yard touchdown rush in the first drive to Elliott a play later. Now at the 25-yard line of Philadelphia territory, handoff to Pollard. Gets those yards back. Gain of 5 back to the 20. So missing one of their key players, Javon Hargrave, when he's on the field, Philadelphia is giving up just under 3 yards per carry. But when he's off the field, Philadelphia is giving up just shy of 6 yards per carry on average. Takes the snap, Prescott, back to pass, fires towards the far side, and he is open for the touchdown. Blown coverage, nobody on. Dalton Schultz, the tight end, and he receives it for the 19-yard touchdown catch. It's just a simple route to the end zone. Down the far sideline, Dak Prescott sees that he is just completely uncovered. It was a safety who's supposed to take him, and I think it's Rodney McLeod, number 23. He goes to the middle of the field instead of the outside to take Schultz, and Schultz gets it in for the touchdown. An extra point through the uprights. That is good by Zerline. 14-7. Dallas gets the touchdown they have been looking for, and now they lead it by 7. This is still the first quarter, believe it or not. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. It seems like quarter number 1's been going on forever. This first quarter has seen 25 total Dallas plays to just 6 by Philadelphia. Philadelphia with a defensive touchdown. A strip that was force-free by the Eagles in the end zone. It was Javon Hargrave who forced the strip from Prescott. Got the pressure from behind him. And then recovered a football as a gift in his own end zone was Fletcher Cox. So that's how they got the 7 on the board for Philadelphia. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell. if you like to be notified here, future live streams I do cover. Going to be a big offensive type of game tonight here, though. Dallas is moving the ball so effectively down the field. Bragging rights for number 1 in the NFC East on the line. New York at 0-3, Washington at 1-2. Both of these teams at 1-1. Yeah, if you haven't done so already, make sure to vote in the poll here for what we have in the poll so far. Who do you got, Cowboys or Eagles? Make sure to fill out that poll if you haven't already done so. Yeah, this is crazy. 45-minute first quarter. What a drag of a game to start off. This game's going to end at midnight on the East Coast. The previous drive before that saw a Philadelphia player get injured, headed to the locker room. So that was number 42, Kevon Wallace. And then also, there was the challenge that took like a solid 10 minutes to complete. And then there were 3 penalty flags in the previous drive, and all of that resulted in no touchdown at the goal line by Dallas after all of that. And then Dallas gets the football again, and this time they made sure it was a touchdown. Hey, what's good? Bill in the stream, welcome in. Sorry to hear, man. Yeah, not looking too promising right now. Dallas looks so effective moving the football. I'm doing pretty well. Minute and a half left to go in the first. This ball gets kicked out to the back of the end zone, and Philadelphia will have the football starting off at their own 25. So just total difference here between... I can't believe it's only a 1 touchdown score game. 13 first downs by Dallas compared to just 1 by Philadelphia. And then 25 total plays resulting in 182 total yards for the Cowboys compared to just 6 total plays for 48 yards by Philadelphia. And one of those plays, out of those 48 yards for Philadelphia, was a 38-yard catch by Dallas Goddard in the first play of the game. Here's a dump off underneath to Sanders. First reception of the game towards the left hashes, spin move, and he gets tackled around 34. So pick up a 9 by Miles Sanders. What's good, Eihino Joso? Welcome to the stream. Brock, welcome in. 2nd and 1. We still have 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. From the gun. This is Hurts, the quarterback, takes the snap. And he's going to keep it himself, and he gets stood up. Wrapped up for a loss of 3. Dallas sees the quarterback draw. And showing you the strength to take him down, Micah Parsons. Big rookie pickup for Dallas, the one who sees that Hurts is going on a QB draw up the middle and takes him down to the ground. Number 12 overall pick from Penn State. Sanders in the backfield lined up to the left side of Hurts. Final play possibly before the end of the first quarter. Hurts from the gun, takes the snap. 3rd and 3, back to pass, flushed out to his right. Pressure coming, Hurts throws in the run. That is incomplete. Looking for Ertz down the field. Looks like it was broken up. Number 27, Jaron Kearse, the one. And it's going to be a punting situation here for Philadelphia. 1 second left to play in the first quarter. Big defensive play by Kearse. Gets a hand in there. Yeah, pings off of his arm looking for Ertz. And Ertz has been silent tonight. 2 targets, no catches. Aaron Sipos boots this away. It's returned up the middle to the 35. Return of around 6 for Dallas, and they'll start off at their own 35. Yeah, I've got a busy week, so I've got 3 different colleges I'm announcing for this week. I got so I announced my first game. It wasn't this past Saturday, it was the Saturday before I announced my first game. I've been announcing volleyball lately, so that's what I've been calling. So all the games this week are volleyball, and then um once basketball season starts up in early November, I'll be doing basketball, which will be great. So yeah, this week I got a game tomorrow that I'll be announcing. So I got one tomorrow, I got one on Thursday, and I got one on Saturday. It's actually a triple header that I'm doing on Saturday. So I got a busy week. I got 5 games this week. Yeah, Dak by far, he is just owning it for this season for comeback player of the year. So right now we're in a timeout. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Dallas moving the ball so effective down the field. I posted in the community tab if anybody would like to listen to the games that I cover in person. I put all 3 of those links in the chat if anybody's interested. I put the times of when those games will be. They're at tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern. All of those games are women's volleyball matches. They're for D3 that I'm covering because I'm just starting announcing in person. I actually have never announced before until recently when I was able to get accepted into a couple schools. But I've got games on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, which is a triple header. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So my next stream, it's probably going to be next Monday Night Football or so because I have a pretty busy week myself. So I plan on covering the Chargers against the Raiders probably for the next stream. Yeah, the Sunday night game, I'm going to watch that once with my family for the Sunday night game because I'm a big Patriots fan, and I always watch the Patriots games with my family or so, and I want to see Belichick break the record and see how NBC covers the game on Sunday Night Football. I think he needs less than 65 passing yards or so to do it, or around that mark. They set it up for week 4 for that reason. Hey, thanks so much, Steven. Appreciate it, man. Hey, what's good, Blaxico? Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much. Of course, I say nobody's I never send requests or anything, but for anybody who's interested, there's that we have that little dono tab down there next to the emoji. Thanks so much though for being a part here in the channel. Really appreciate it. So we start off the second quarter now, as we are back from the timeout. Yeah, I'm still at the radio station I work at. I don't announce there. I do all the commercials though. That's what my actual degree was in radio. So I do all the commercials at the radio station. It's more of they don't really have sports talk there, or so it's more local news. It's a penalty by Dallas, so it's going to be 1st and 20. They start off now at their own 25-yard line with this 1st and 20. Prescott from the gun. Takes the snap, hand off to Elliott on the draw up the middle. Carries for about 3, maybe 4 to the 29. Dallas moving the ball incredibly effective down the field. Prescott averaging over 12 yards per pass. Over 5 yards per carry by the Dallas rushing attack. That's now 16 rushes for 81 on the ground. 42 on the ground for Pollard. 36 by Elliott. Pollard's rushing around 7 yards per carry. Elliott just above 5. 2nd and 16. Prescott back to pass. Pump fake. Flushes out to his right. Throws in the run. Near sideline. Complete. And he gets around 6 in the catch. And this is going to bring up about a Third down and 8 coming up. Prescott again from the gun. Takes the snap, looks left. This play gets whistled dead, though. Flag of the play. And that's on Philadelphia. Offsides by the Eagles defense. Not enough for the first down, but it's going to make it about a 3rd and 3. So Philadelphia just mental lapses defensively. That is now 5 penalties in this game for Philadelphia. And we're 17 minutes into action tonight. Prescott pump fake, gets the first down on the crosser. He finds his tight end. That is Dalton Schultz to the 49 of Philadelphia territory, moves the chains. Working on a linebacker one-on-one in coverage. It is Alex Singleton who he just beats crossing from the right to the left side of the field. Schultz having a great game tonight. 4 receptions for 47. And a touchdown catch left wide open. Prescott delayed handoff. Elliott had a steam out in front. Gets around 9 in the carry to the 40. He had a big crease up there. He looked like he had turned on the Jets. He could have been gone if he wasn't stood up right at the 40-yard line. He could have been gone for Elliott. 8 carries now for 45. 2nd and 1 at the 40 of Philadelphia territory. Prescott goes from the ace formation. In the backfield, Pollard. Hand off to Pollard, cuts back to the middle, gets the first down. Rush of 5, takes it to the 35. What's good, God Sham God? Welcome back to the stream. Hope all is going well, bud. Moving the ball effectively down the field. Another big hole. That whole offensive line slides to the right, opens up the hole for Tony Pollard. 1st and 10. Dallas with 95 rushing yards. Philadelphia just with -2. Rush powers his way up the middle again. Inside the 30 is Pollard. That's about a gain of 7. Second and 2. Handoff up the middle. Just short of a yard. Third and 1 coming up for Philadelphia. They're in the ace formation. Pollard in the backfield. Ball spot at the 26-yard line. Prescott, play action, bootlegs to his right, and he will throw on the run. That's complete underneath, first down. Moving forward, motion to the 20-yard line. That is Jarwin, the tight end. So both of the tight ends having themselves a terrific game tonight. 6 catches between the two tight ends, combining for 62 total yards. 4 catches by Schultz for 48, the touchdown catch of 19. And Blake Jarwin now has 2 receptions for 14. They go with 1 tight end here in this formation, in the ace formation. Elliott looked like he should have been stopped in the backfield. He kept on going, though, slipped, regained his footing, and instead of getting negative yards, turned it to a positive. Gets about a gain of 1 in the rush. What's good, Eddie in the stream? Welcome in. Kevin, welcome in. I'm going to say you got 2, so it's going to be a 2nd and 8. Clock starting to burn. 9.5 left to go, and counting down in the second. Cowboys 21 rushing plays for 106. Passing plays, they've had 13 for 128. Prescott fakes the screen to the left and said screens it underneath to Elliott. Past the 20, inside the 10, chopped up, first down around the 9-yard line. Terrific play call right there. Kellen Moore, give him all the credit in the world. Dak Prescott received a snap from the gun, faked the screen to the left side, and just dumps it off underneath in the running back screen underneath to Elliott on the right side, and able to get it past the sticks for the first. Handoff to Elliott, cuts towards the left of the field, and he gets stood up by Epps around the 3. Rush of 6 in the carry. There's a flag flying, though, as it comes down to the ground. We'll check the penalty marker. And this is on Philadelphia. That is 6 penalties tonight for the Eagles. Automatic first down. Or no, it's going to be on the Cowboys, actually. Okay, so that's still 5 for Philadelphia for penalties. Cowboys pick up a holding penalty. Yeah, they swapped positions here when they finished the quarter. So that is now 3 penalties for 25 for Dallas. 5 penalties for 26 for Philadelphia. So the third penalty of the game by Dallas. Backs up the Cowboys. At the 19-yard line, they have the Philadelphia territory. Prescott screens it out to the near sideline. That's complete. Cooper inside the 15, out of bounds around the 14, gain of 5. What's good, Chicago Bulls 123? Welcome on board. Dak Prescott with just 1 incomplete pass. 13 for 14, 148 passing yards. Philadelphia with the third fewest passing yards allowed by their defense through the first 2 weeks. They played the Falcons in San Francisco, so they really got their work cut playing a legit passing attack this week. Delayed handoff up the middle to Elliott, and he gets a carry that will take it to the 2-yard line. That is a rush of about 12 on the run by Elliott. And this is a big play call coming up. 3rd and goal for the Cowboys at the Philadelphia 2. I took Dallas in this one. Prescott from the gun. 3 wide receivers lined up to the left, and now in motion towards his right is Cooper. So 2 wide to the right and 2 to the left. Elliott lined up to the right. Delayed handoff up the middle to Elliott. Gets enough for the touchdown. Cowboys leading 20-7. Doing work on the ground. 23 rushes for 119, averaging over 5 yards per carry. And Ezekiel Elliott has got himself his 2nd touchdown rush of the game. They are doing well with this offensive line just moving this team forward and opening up the holes tonight. Sliding to the left for that offensive line. 7:10 left to go before halftime. Zerline with the extra point. And it is no good. It is wide left. He missed it. There was pressure by Philadelphia coming off the edge. Extra point is no good. Philadelphia finds himself now down by 13 in a track meet trying to keep up with Dallas Cowboys. 2 rushing touchdowns by Elliott as we take a media break. What's good, Cedric? Welcome to the stream here. A lot of Cowboys fans repping here on the channel right now. Did I see that last movie, Clint Eastwood? I actually have not. Rodolfo, welcome in. If you guys are doing the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, being a part on the channel tonight. Glad to have you guys be a part on the stream here. And just mixing and matching for Dallas. It's been terrific what they've done so far. 13 passing plays to 23 rushing plays, controlling the clock, controlling the first downs, and controlling this entire game. This is an incredible stat right here. I can't believe that Dallas isn't up at least 30 right now in this game based on this stat. The score being 20-7. Dallas has 19 first downs, so they almost have as many first downs as they got for points on the board, and Philadelphia with just 1 total first down. Philadelphia with a defensive touchdown. It was an interception by Dallas that they started off at their own 1-yard line. And then Dak Prescott dropped back to pass. He got stripped of the football as the pressure came in. And it was Javon Hargrave, number 97 for Philadelphia, stripped the football from behind Elliott in the end zone. And it was a present right into the hands of Fletcher Cox, and he recovered a football for the touchdown. So that's the only touchdown of the game for Philadelphia came by the defense. So this is just a totally lopsided game offensively. 19 first downs by Dallas to 1 by Philadelphia. 262 total yards by the Cowboys to just 55 by the Eagles. And then 119 rushing yards to -2 by Philadelphia. Largest play of the game for the Eagles came in the first play of the game. It was a 38-yard reception from Jalen Hurts to Dallas Goddard. And other than that, they've only gone for 19 total yards after that play. That's the same amount of first downs Dallas has. That's crazy. 19 minutes possessing the football by the Cowboys to just 3 minutes and 43 seconds by the Eagles. That is absolutely crazy when you count in the first downs, total yardage, time of possession. So we get right back to action. 7:10 remaining. Kick goes into the end zone. Philadelphia will start things off at their own 25. I announce a live for, it's like the athletics page that I do it for. So it's covered on they do, for the school's athletics pages, they do something called a webcast that they do. So they show the actual game and then I announce it in the background. So I'm there at the game, so I can see what's going on at the game, and I announce it from the game. 1st and 10. Handoff, delayed handoff up the middle. Sanders breaks loose. Hurdles over a man at the 45 and chopped up around midfield. That's a rush good for around 24 to start things off. Second biggest play of the game, and the first positive rush tonight by a running back draw, just with a big hole up the middle by Miles Sanders. He hurdles over Devante Smith. That could have been dangerous. He could have been off to the races if he had regained his footing. Ball spot at the 49, a 24-yard carry to start things off for Philadelphia. From the gun, 6.5 left to go in the second. Hurts takes a snap. Flushed out to his right as he will scramble past midfield. Pushed out of bounds for a rush of 2. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I can have actual game film for me that I can have that I can send out to bigger schools in the future or so. I guess for a lot of people, like the big networks, if you try to contact them and you're a YouTuber, they might not be able to believe you or so. As here's another carry taken down at the 46. The reason why is because the games aren't actual in person. So maybe they think that I'm calling, even though this is a live stream right now, maybe they do think that I'm calling the game on a script or something that's delayed. But no, that is not the case. Third and 5. Whereas when I do games in person, those games are actual in person. Here, I'm just seeing what I'm calling from the TV screen of what's going on at the moment. 3rd and 5 coming up. Hurts from the gun. He takes a snap, looks left, fires to the left side. Dangerous pass. It is broken up. That is Malik Hooker, who came in there, got a hand on that one, denies it. And that's going to force another Eagles punting situation, looking for Goddard. And he was short of the first down marker. It didn't really make sense right there. Hooker had complete possession over that football. What's good, Gloria? Welcome to the stream. 4th and 5. Sipas boots this away from his own 40. Angles it towards the right numbers, and this gets downed inside the 5 around the 4. It was first touched at the 6, the referee will say. So it looks like Dallas will have a deep field to begin. Next drive, we're still in the second quarter. About 5 minutes to remain before halftime, and the Cowboys taking control of this one, 20-7. We got 100 on the stream. Let's go. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell if you like to be notified of future live streams. The majority of my content I usually covers actually basketball games. For most of the games I've covered, play-by-play of NBA and college basketball games. But of course, I do cover other sports special live streams. NFL, I've covered college football before. Also, I've covered baseball, Major League Baseball, Little League World Series. Also, I've covered a little bit of tennis, lacrosse I've covered too. And same as a little bit of NASCAR racing as well. So this game has turned into a track meet, and the Eagles' defense is yet to stop Dallas. And the offense has just been moving in mud. Biggest rush of the game was on the last drive for Philadelphia. Started it off with a 24-yard carry. It was Sanders who started off that drive with that. Hey, thanks so much, Rodolfo, for being a part of the channel. If you haven't already done the poll, make sure to vote right now. Who do you gut, Eagles or Cowboys? Make sure to vote in that poll if you guys are new. What's good, Rose in the stream? That's right, I did the hot dog eating contest back in the 4th of July. That was a fun time. Total yardage, first downs, ball control. Those are some of the keys for Dallas tonight in this game. 19 minutes of total possession to just under 6 by the Eagles. 262 total yards for Dallas compared to 84 by Philadelphia. 19 first downs by Dallas compared to just 2 by Philadelphia. Cowboys start things off from their own 6-yard line. Prescott hands it up the middle to Pollard, and he gets tackled back at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Rodolfo to the membership. Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it. Let's get that member hype in the chat here for Rodolfo. Second and 10 coming up for the Cowboys. Ball spotted at their own 6-yard line. Prescott from the gun takes the snap. Play action, back to pass from his own end zone. That ball is incomplete. Philadelphia trying to return it, though, until they play to the whistle. It's incomplete, ruled by the refs. The pressure coming up the middle, the one that forced the strip of the football by Javon Hargrave was the one who forced the quarterback rush to get to Dak Prescott and force a pass much earlier than anticipated. 4:17 left to go. Third and 10. Ball spot at their own 6-yard line for the Cowboys. Prescott takes a snap. Flushed out to the left side of the pocket. Prescott throws in a run deep down the left sideline. Oh! What a catch made! Incredible! Cedric Wilson Jr. double cover down the far sideline. Makes the catch for the first down. How in the world did he haul on to that? I don't know if this is going to stand. Let's see if there were 2 feet here. That's tough to see. There's 1 foot. Yeah, the second foot's not in. Initial call was that the referees that ruled as a catch by Cedric Wilson Jr., but either way, incredible effort. The clock will stop with 3:52 left to play. Looks like this is going to be challenged on the field. The red challenge flag is out right now. And the Eagles will challenge it. Yeah, looked like 1 foot was inbounds down the far sideline by Wilson, but looking at the replay, the right foot was inbounds, the left wasn't. Randy, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you back on the channel. Hope all is going well, man. Glad to have you back in. What's good from Puerto Rico? Trayvon on the stream. Glad to have you guys be a part here. International support we have. A timeout taken on the field, but either way, incredible effort by Cedric Wilson Jr. I don't believe it's going to stand. If it does stand, it will be a catch of 37 yards. So, we are not even at halftime yet. 9:30 at nighttime on the East Coast. And this game is still a long way from being finished. Almost 300 yards of total offense in the first half for the Cowboys, putting up 262 at the moment. Just to 84 by Philadelphia. Dallas 4 for 5 in third down efficiency. Philadelphia yet to convert a third down. And all you need is total clock time here to know what's going on in this game. Almost 20 minutes of Dallas for clock time compared to Philadelphia with just over 5. It's basically a 4-1 possession arrow in Dallas's favor. So right now we're in a timeout trying to see what the review of this call when we do get back to action. But it looked like Cedric Wilson Jr., the one who caught the football down the far sideline, looked like he only got 1 foot in bounds, which would have made it incomplete. The initial call was a completed pass. Terrence, welcome to the stream. Yo, we connect the world here on the streams. All different people from all over the U.S. All right, so they have reversed the call. So they have made the correct call on the field. That will be incomplete. 37-yard catch will not stand as it has been reversed. And instead, Brian Anger will punt this football away from the back of his own end zone for Dallas. So results in the 4th and 10. Anger boots this football away. Philadelphia back to return. Drifting back around their own 38 as they field it. And they keep on going backwards and just gang tackled all the way back. Watch out at the 32. A loss of 6 on the punt return, going horizontal instead of vertical. There's a penalty flag down, though. Under 4 minutes left to go before half, and we'll take a look at the flag. Hey, what's good, Jose? Welcome back in the stream. It's going to be holding on the return team. So it makes matters even worse for Philadelphia. That is the 6th penalty of the game for the Eagles. I'll go Mick Jagger there, Lorenzo. What's good, Nathan? Welcome in from Canada. First and 10, ball spotted at the 24-yard line. That is their own 24 for Philadelphia. Just 2 first downs in the first half. Hurts takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Tries to get the edge down the near sideline. Past the 20 and run out of bounds around the 23. The clock will stop. We have 3:52 remaining. And now it's back to running again. What's good, Alex? Welcome back in. Second and 7 now for Hurts in the offense. Approaching 3.5 minutes left to go. Ball spotted around the 27-yard line of Philadelphia territory. Hurts, play action passes. Quick slant across the middle. Inside the 35 past the 40. And taken down around the 45 to around the 47-yard line. Forward progress will be made. Nice quick header right there. It was Hurts to Devante Smith, the rookie, making the catch. That's a gain of around 20 on the reception. From Nova Scotia, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm up in New England, where I'm from Massachusetts, but Nova Scotia is not too far from Maine. You have to go from Maine over to New Brunswick and then to Nova Scotia. So that's out further northeast. Hurts, back to pass, play action, watch out! Oh, the pocket collapses and he gets swung down back at the 35-yard line. Osa comes up with a sack for Dallas, gets the pressure, and just clotheslines him down to the ground. Beats his offensive tackle and just swings around Hurts. Drops him all the way back at the 35. That is a loss of 11 on the play. Hurts from the gun. 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Final play before the 2-minute warning. Flag is down. Multiple flags. Hurts across the middle. That is complete to the 35 to Watkins. Fits in there. As that is a gain of 30 on the play, but it's coming back. Penalty flags are on Philadelphia. It will not stand. Holding in the backfield by the Eagles. Costly penalties today. As Philadelphia getting a wake-up call here in their third game of the season. 7 penalties for 46 yards. Their defense held up through the first 2 games. But in game number 3, Dallas just riding all over them tonight. 19 first downs for 262 total yards for the Cowboys. We're going to be back after the 2-minute warning. 20-7 Cowboys. What's good? Will on the stream. Welcome in. All right, so this is still going on as far as this quarter at the moment. Crazy to believe, 20-7. Now the score with around a minute 55 left to go before halftime. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to see if I can switch the channel. I might have to restart my Sling for some reason. Yeah, that's very odd. I'll see if I can get it up on here then, on the computer. It's very odd why it won't go through. Alright, so 20-7 the score. I'll just keep you guys updated with a box score for right now. For some reason, it froze on my TV. It's just been total domination by the Cowboys tonight. Sorry to hear that. Welcome back on the stream. We have Brian here. Right now we're just at a timeout, about a minute 55 left to go before half. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to restart or so before around halftime. Sorry about that, guys. We have like a minute. Minute 10 now remaining. So back to action. 1:10 remaining before halftime. And now we're down to 20 seconds. Yeah, so I just lost the game on TV. I'm going to do a restart for it. I guess my sling, for some reason, just froze up or so. So I'm going to do a restart back on it. And we're like 20 seconds away from going into halftime right now. It happens once in a blue moon for some reason. Fortunately, it's never happens like during like a big game or so in the final minute. I'd rather have it happen like right before halftime or near halftime of a game. So 11 seconds left to go before halftime. Dallas currently with a football, 19 first downs by the Cowboys tonight. And they have the football at their own 11-yard line coming up on the 1st and 10 as Siposh just punted away the football. And Prescott's going to take this one to a knee as we go into halftime. So 20-7 now the score. Going into halftime, this game has been all Dallas on a track meet type of matchup. It's going to be Philadelphia who will receive the second half kickoff as the Eagles booted it away to start off this game. Just 2 total first downs right now. Yeah, I have no signal right now, so that's why I'm not like calling the game or so. It's from my TV, so I'm just rebooting my television because I use Sling, and for some reason, from time to time, I have to like reboot it like once every like 3-4 months for some reason because the whole thing just buffered. It's very odd. At least I have halftime to set it up. I'll see if I can get it off a computer connection too. That might help. Just in case. Alright, so right now we're just at halftime. Glad to have you guys be a part of the stream. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe if you guys are new. Alright, so right now we're just at halftime. I'm just trying to log back in. I had to go through this whole thing again. I haven't had either of those before. Between critters or gremlins. I'll go with the second one there, Brian. Yeah, I guess my TV just needed a reboot. Luckily, it's halftime. I'm glad it didn't happen in the fourth quarter where the whole thing went buffering. It happens, like, once a couple months or so, for some reason. Glad it happened on a pretty long halftime. I'm not going to count out Brady and the Bucks. I think it could be the Bucks versus the Bills for this year in the Super Bowl. Buffalo is looking extremely dangerous right now the last 2 weeks. I'd also watch out for the Rams. Rams right now are the best team in football. No playoff time wouldn't count out Tom Brady. Dak Prescott, terrific first half. 13 for 16, 148 passing yards, passing touchdown. And they've been carrying the football really well, just averaging just under 5 yards per tote in this game. 25 carries for 118 on the ground. Ezekiel Elliott rushing for 2 touchdowns, 11 carries for 60 yards, 10 for 56 by Pollard in the first half. Josh Gordon, I think his better days are well behind him or so. He was fantastic early in his career for the Browns. Yeah, interesting how it's still loading on my TV. I did get it on my computer screen, though, to see the game. So I got it right here through this for now, until if I'm able to get it back on the TV. So I'm probably going to look more a little bit to my left from this computer screen. Let's see here, updating some of the games. What's going on throughout the NFL for this week? Bills crushed Washington yesterday, 43-21. Browns had no problem against Chicago, 26-6. Those are two teams that had no problem in their game. And then Cleveland, game-winning field goal, Justin Tucker, 66 yards, longest in NFL history yesterday, 19-17 for Baltimore over Detroit. Some shockers from yesterday. Chiefs losing against the Chargers. Bengals over the Steelers. And then the Rams beating the Bucks. Yeah, I already. I don't really have an answer to that. I don't prefer either one, or so. All right, so I'm gonna be back in just a moment. I'm gonna see if I'm probably gonna have to reset the cord or so, in the back of the TV. So I'm gonna put it on the break slide here, and then I'll be back in just a moment here. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a reset of my TV once again. I don't know what's going on. I do have the game over on my computer. If so, for the second half, I usually get over on my TV though. So I'm gonna see if I can, because I go through Sling for some reason. It buffered at the end of the fourth quarter, or at the end of the second quarter. So I've been trying to figure it out through halftime, and it doesn't really do this often or so, as far as like buffering and stuff like that. Just has Sling as loading, and it's just stuck there. Okay, there we go. Now we're making progress. Finally. What's good, Barbara? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you on the channel. So right now we're still at halftime. Glad to have you guys be a part here tonight on the stream for some Monday Night Football. Started out as a great game, and Dallas has just taken full control so far tonight. What's good? Jay Ramirez in the stream. Welcome in. He's having a terrific game so far tonight. Dak Prescott at halftime. He is 13 for 16, 148 passing yards through the air, touchdown pass. Ezekiel Elliott with 2 touchdown rushes. Yeah, that is right. I usually let you guys know what happened at halftime or so. So we will go over that, but let's see here. We get the poll results. It's pretty lopsided. Cowboys 73% and the Eagles 27%. So that is the closer to poll results there. Okay. I think this should work, hopefully, for me. Interesting. They put me back on a new screen. There we go. Alright, I got it back. That's cool. Nice. So I guess rebooting the television was the thing that worked. For some reason, it went to like a loading symbol, like in the final minute of the second quarter before halftime. So rebooting the television was what worked to my favor. So I was able to get the live feed back here for the game just in time as we're going to start off the third quarter. So I guess if there's something that happens wrong with your TV, I'd hope that it would happen right there at the end of a quarter going into halftime. That's exactly what happened. Like, that's the best time to fix something is halftime because you don't want that to happen in the fourth quarter. So especially in a game that's going to come down to a game-winning drive. And luckily here, we're going to start off the third quarter 20-7. Philadelphia will receive the opening kickoff to start things off as we are getting ready to go into the third quarter. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. Like to be notified here, future live streams I do cover. Yeah, I think they can hang in there for Dallas against the Rams. Philadelphia will be back to return. It'll be Zerline who's got this teed up, ready to kick this one off. Totally lopsided first half, resulting in 19 first downs by Dallas to just 3 by Philadelphia. 261 Dallas total yards to 121 by the Eagles. And then Dallas with over 20 minutes of clock time to just 9 minutes and 39 seconds by Philadelphia. This ball gets booted away, goes all the way back to the end zone. And the Eagles will start things off at their own 25. Yep, I remember that. The hot dog eating contest to see Joey Chestnut break the record, and the whole thing just kept on freezing up. What's good, Grego? Welcome on the stream again. 1st and 10, Philadelphia to start off the third. We'll see if they can start to move the football down the field. The biggest play of the game was the first play. It was a 38-yard catch by Dallas Goddard to open up the game. 1st and 10 at their own 25. Hurts from the gun. Play action. Back to pass. Passing the crosser complete. 35, 40, 45. Keeps on trucking forward. Past midfield and swung down. Out of bounds around the 47-yard line of Dallas territory. That is a 28-yard pickup on a crossing route from right to left down the field. And that is Zach Ertz, the first catch of the game. Yep, that's his first catch of the game. He received, or no, it's Goddard. Goddard, number 88. So Goddard was the one who got the catch. So Ertz, 86, is yet to receive a catch. It's 88 Goddard. So they start off how they did on their last drive. 1st and 10. Hurts, back to pass in the pocket, fires. And that's off the fingertips of an open Goddard, incomplete. So still Zach Ertz is yet to receive a ball today. 2 targets. Goddard should have had that one. He was clearly open down the far sideline. Would have called it for about a 7-yard gain and turned up field for much more. Jalen Hurts tonight just 8 for 14 passing. Threw an interception on his first drive, going for the home run ball and underthrew it. Hurts from the gun. Goddard in motion now from left to right. Hurts takes a snap, passes near side. That is picked off. Watch out. Oh, he's going off to the races. And this is a pick 6 by Trayvon Diggs. Nightmare start in the second half for the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh my goodness, as this crowd explodes in Arlington, Texas. A pick six by Hurts, read it terrifically, and Diggs takes it to the house. Let's see here what he's got. He's got his outside receiver. That is Devante Smith, who stumbles. Thrown behind Smith and just clear read on it. Knew what was coming. To the out route down the near sideline. Picks it off by Diggs and has himself an easy interception for the touchdown. Zerline. Extra point. That is good this time. From the right hash. 27-7. A national TV beatdown. On Monday Night Football, the Dallas Cowboys showing who's king. At the top of the NFC East for this season. Dak Prescott. Comeback player of the year, put it on his resume. 14:07 left to go in the third quarter. And 3 weeks through the season, we can see which team is going to look like they have a terrific chance to roll their conference. This will stay Philadelphia football coming up. So we go to timeout. 53 seconds go off the clock and a pick six. Yeah, looking like that way. By the rate Dallas is moving the football, should be able to get to 40 tonight. Man, this game has been drifting long. Second forced turnover. Both of them interceptions. One in the first drive. And one in the first drive of the third quarter. Just seen a lot of mistakes today. That was one on a bad decision on a pass. Reading it so well was Trayvon Diggs for Dallas. And then Smith just stumbled. As he was running a out route to the near sideline, just stumbled and didn't have a chance. And they're just going to have to keep on... That was not like a deep shot or so. That was... If that was completed, that'd probably be like a 7 or an 8 yard pass. But, yeah, they're going to have to go downfield for some big pickups for Philadelphia to try to take some shots in this game, because this game is just well out of reach. Hey, what's good? Space Delirium, welcome to the stream. Just perfect read and break on that football. Once again, the Eagles will try it out as they will get the football. Their second drive of the third quarter. Zerline boots this one away. And this will go into the end zone, non-returnable. So 14:07 left to go in the third quarter. Back comes out to the field with Jalen Hurts. 2 interceptions thrown tonight. Just 130 passing yards, just 8 for 15 throwing. Down by 20. They still need to mix in plays, but they got to go for shots down the field, and they need it fast. So urgency is a must for Philadelphia. There is an injured Cowboy player down in the field, C.J. Goodwin, number 29. So right now he is down, being attended to by the medical staff, which... that is odd to be down because it wasn't even a returnable kick. Must have happened on a block up the field unless he just had a non-contact injury. Like, we're gonna take another break break from the action here. We've got a couple of injuries tonight, couple of challenges, quite a bit of penalty flags, and this game has gone almost 2 hours right now into the early third. So, wow. Yeah, pretty good for right now, but man, this game is dragging along. I'm almost on 2 hours of a stream. And we just started off the third quarter. All right, so we're on another timeout currently. Glad to have you guys be a part here on the stream once again. Anybody outside here? Cowboys, Rams, Bucks, Saints, NFC contender. I think Cardinals could be dangerous. The Cardinals finding ways to get games in the W column. Not the prettiest in fashion, but we'll see more how they stand next week. They take on the LA Rams and are at LA, so that's going to be a massive game. The Rams come in as favorites in that matchup. The Rams, the top team right now in the NFL, they are 6-point favorites with the undefeated. So we are back to action after the timeout. 1st and 10 at their own 25. Hurts' pass falls incomplete, looking for the running back Kenneth Gainwell on his first target of the game. Yeah, that for the AFC, I think Buffalo has a chance to go to the Super Bowl this year. Represent the AFC. They've been looking terrific last 2 weeks. Hurts takes a snap, flushed out to his right. Hurts will rush it himself out of bounds for no gain. He's going to just keep his eyes downfield and throw on the run. Unless nobody had any separation, because it didn't look like there was anything there, and he just runs out of bounds for no gain. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. They need to start going vertical down the field here. 3rd and 9. Ball spotted at their own 26-yard line. Hurts takes a snap. Pump fakes to his right. He is going to scramble to his left. And he can't even make it to the 30. Chopped up at the 29-yard line. Gain of 3. Needed 9. As that is Maurice Kennedy, who makes the tackle, going low and taking down Hurts. Yeah, he had nobody open once again. And the blocking up front's had a ton of trouble. This ball gets booted away by the kicker, Sipas, and a fair catch made at the 32. It is Lamb who has it on a fair catch. Yeah, I'd say the Jets are the worst one out of all of them. Jets couldn't even put up a single point against Denver. That's pretty sad. The schedule just keeps on getting tougher and tougher for the Jets. Oh, here's a fumble snap by Prescott. He's down to the ground and loses about 4. Lucky to pounce on it. Clock will still roll. Going to bring up a 2nd and 14. Yeah, that was a bad snap by the center. 63. Biadasz just puts it off of his behind where he just missed the exchange with Prescott. So 2nd and 14 now. Ball spotted at the 28-yard line. Dallas' own territory. From the gun, Dak takes a snap. Dak, tries to escape the pressure. He does, and then he gets sacked. Dropped back at the 25 for a loss of 3. It is Javon Hargrave. He's been like the only promise type of player tonight as far as promising out there for the defense for Philadelphia. Comes up and gets the sack, and he also had a strip that recorded a lone touchdown for Philadelphia in the first quarter. Penalty flag is down, and this is on the offense. Holding by Dallas. It's going to back up the Cowboys even further. Connor Williams in the offensive line commits the penalty. Yeah, the Jets are lucky. They have a pretty easy schedule coming up before it gets brutal. Like, once they get into November and December, it gets absolutely brutal for some of those games. This is a carry past the 35, around the 38. Not enough, though, for the first down was Elliott. And Dallas will have to punt away the football. Yeah, Cowboys get a favorable schedule coming up. I saw the Packers, too, what they have coming up. This ball gets booted away by Brian Anger. Jalen Reagor, the return man, angled towards the near sideline. Reagor stays in bounds. Down the sideline and out of bounds at the 20. Referee's going to say he stepped out of bounds, though. If that's the case, he stepped out of bounds around the 10. Either way, we go to another TV timeout. 11:03 left to go in the third quarter. Cowboys in full control, up by 20. I'll probably do Emma right there, Lorenzo, if I had to pick between the two. All right, so right now we're just on the timeout currently, 27-7. Philadelphia will have the football coming up after the timeout. Yeah, Cardinals been really impressive this season. They got a fully loaded offense. They're a team that can put up 30 against any team, so there's no doubt they can score. It's just they're going to be in shootouts a lot. Offensively, not much going on in this game at all for Philadelphia. And it's basically summed up by a pick 6 on the second to last drive for the Eagles. 2 interceptions thrown by Jalen Hurts. Haven't been able to get the running game going at all, but the game script hasn't been able to follow that way. So Philadelphia has the football coming out of the timeout. They start at their own 10. Hurts takes a snap, launches towards the near sideline. That is short, intended for Ertz. And Zach Ertz has received his 3rd target and yet to catch a ball tonight. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Jason with a dono. Let's get that dono hype in the chat. Hope all is well, man. Glad to have you back in. 10:57 left to go in the 3rd quarter. This game is moving by on snail's pace. A lot of incompletions, a good amount of penalties, a couple of reviewable plays, and then some injured players too. 8 takeaways by the Cowboys. That is most in the NFL. Intercepting twice tonight. Hurts in this game. Hurts takes a snap. He will rush for it as he will go juke move at the 10. Makes a move upfield to the 15. Gain of 5. This is not 4 down territory where they have the football deep in their own territory around their 15. But just to point out, 3rd down efficiency, Philadelphia is yet to convert on 3rd down tonight. They are 0 for 5. Philadelphia from the gun, ball spotted around their own 16-yard line. And we have a penalty, and it's on Philadelphia's offense. False start. Makes it tougher for this 3rd down. Penalties like that are crushers. Zach Ertz returning from injury, and he has just had a tough game tonight. 3 targets, 0 catches, commits the false start penalty. And Philadelphia came into this game with 11 penalties, most in the NFL. Tonight they have 9. 10 minutes left to go, 3rd quarter. Backs them up to be what was a 3rd and 3, now is a 3rd and 8. The offense is still yet to score. From the gun, takes a snap. Hurts, and this gets whistled down. This is a timeout on the field, and it's by Dallas. Cowboys burn a timeout. 9:48 left to go in the 3rd quarter. This game's going to stretch to midnight tonight, even though it's going to be a blowout. Usually you see games go to midnight. That's like overtime games, shootout games, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, this game is probably going to go on the East Coast to midnight. Third and 8. Philadelphia 0 for 5 tonight on 3rd down conversions. And there's a penalty flag down here. We'll take a look at the penalty flag and see if what this will be in the field. Tons of penalties tonight in this game. This looks like it's going to be by the defense, so that is both penalties by the defense for Dallas, so that will be automatic 1st down. All right, so Philadelphia keeps the drive alive. It is Hurts. Pressure coming up. Hurts escapes it, throws downfield, and that was a big catch that was made. Number 16, Quez Watkins, as he was being held onto past midfield. That was a big catch. Huge play right there. Ball now spotted around the 47 of Dallas territory. Hurts takes a snap. Back to pass. Pump fake in the pocket. Hurts rushes to his right. He'll scramble. Inside the 45. Knocked out of bounds. Inside the 40 at the 39. It will bring up now a 2nd and 2. starting to gain some momentum, but they are a long way from getting back into this game. What's good, Behind the Arc fan? Welcome to the stream. Philadelphia finally going hurry up. Haven't seen that a ton since like the first drive. Hurts takes a snap. Play action, dump off underneath. That is Ertz who gets it down the sideline. Inside the 15 and dragged down around the 10. Zach Ertz moving the chains. His first catch of the game. It is a reception for 27 on his fourth target. First and 10 with 8:15 in the third. Screens it out underneath Sanders. Receives it. Gets out of bounds still with no gain. Might even lost a yard too. It looks like he's down around the 12. So 8 minutes remaining in the third. Nothing yet by Devante Smith on this drive. He's only got 2 catches for 24 yards tonight. Dottie, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for finding my channel. Second and 10 coming up. Hurts going 5 wide from the gun. He's got Watkins and Gainwell set out wide to the left. Takes the snap, back to pass. Hurts in the pocket, will step up, run for it. Past the 10, past the 5, sliding down inside the 5 around the 4. Pickup of 8. This will bring up about a 3rd and 2 coming up. Philadelphia has it. The Dallas 4 takes a snap. Ertz, 3rd and 2, passes open to the end zone. It is Ertz for the touchdown. Nobody on him. On the far side, at the goal line, receives it for the 3-yard touchdown catch. They need a ton of those to get back in the game along with their defense to create stops. Not sure who is going to pick him up there. Might have been Jalen Smith, the one who should have picked him up as he was running across the field, but wasn't there in time. On an 8-play, 80-yard scoring drive, Philadelphia goes down the field and they get their first offensive touchdown of the game. Extra point is good. 27-14 now. Making it interesting for Philadelphia. Still got 7:08 remaining in the third quarter. Oh, that's awesome. So, Behind the Arc fan having his big grand finale last Saturday with Melbourne beating Western Bulldogs by 74 points. That's incredible. Alright, so if you guys are new here, thanks so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. The majority of the content I usually cover is play-by-play basketball games for NBA and college basketball, but I do cover special live streams too for NFL games. I've also covered college football a little bit as well, along with other sports like Major League Baseball. Covered a Little League World Series also. I've done a couple NASCAR races, same as lacrosse. I've also done the hot dog eating contest too. A little bit of tennis in there as well from last month. Yeah, preseason basketball starts up next week. crazy. It feels like we just went into the off season. Let's go there. Nalfo, welcome to the stream here from Del Rio. Appreciate it for finding my channel. Yeah, they're actually showing a basketball promo right now. So the NBA season starts up on October 19th officially, and then the Celtics play their first game when they play on my birthday for the first game on the 20th. Yes, and the 19th is when it starts off with official games. And then preseason starts up this week. Hockey starting up, well, they basically starting up their preseason like now. This kickoff goes all the way to the back of the end zone and coming out to start off with their own 25 now for Dallas. I'd probably go Schwarzenegger there for movies. 1st and 10 now for the Cowboys. Ace formation. Prescott hands it off up the middle to Elliott. And he gets stumbled down. Pickup of about 4. He takes it to about the 29. We're under 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Hard to believe we're still in the third. By this rate, we should probably be at the end of the third or into the early fourth. Second down, Prescott fires across the middle. That is complete. He gets his receiver, Cedric Wilson Jr., for the first down. Yeah, my prediction for the Celtics is probably going to be like borderline playoff team. I think they'll probably be in the playing game for this year. What's good, Braden? Welcome in. I was looking back at the Discord a little bit or so before I went back. I looked at it quick. Hopefully everything is okay with him. Because, yeah, this is unlike him. He usually comes to all my streams. I hope everything is going to be okay and that he'll be back in here. Another pass zipped in from Prescott. As that is back-to-back first downs, he finds CeeDee Lamb on the catch inside the 45-yard line of Philadelphia territory. 1st and 10 now at the 43. Prescott from the gun. He's got Elliott in the backfield. Prescott comes back to the line. Checks the play at the line of scrimmage. Elliott lines up to the left now of Prescott. Prescott takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself and slides down for a loss of 1. Tried to get the edge. Nothing was there. Wisely slid instead of putting himself more at risk. That would be LeBron there, Lorenzo. Mixing really well tonight for the Cowboys. 29 carries to 20 passing plays. Prescott's 15. Well, it should be 15 for 19 at the moment. Now it's 15 for 20, as that is incomplete. Third and 10. Prescott from the gun. Philadelphia is yet to allow a 3rd and 10 or greater this season. Opponents are 0 for 11 against the Eagles defense when it comes to 3rd and 10 or more. This is a 3rd and 11. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Prescott. Pressure coming. Sacks him back before midfield. Josh Sweat for the Eagles picks up a big sack. And now Dallas will punt away the football as the Philadelphia defense makes a crucial stop. What's good, Tyler? Welcome to the stream. He's pumped up for tonight. 4 minutes now left to go in the third. This ball gets booted away. Almost got blocked by the Philadelphia defense coming up. And a fair catch being made at the 11-yard line. That's where the Eagles will start off. Just over 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Philadelphia finds themselves down by 13. The pressure was coming. It was Greg Ward who saw an opening. He almost blocked the punt from anger. That was close. That's awesome. Brandon's going to the Florida-Kentucky game this week. Best of luck there, man. First and 10 with 4 minutes in the third. Eagles have the football starting at their own 11-yard line. Hurts from the gun. In the backfield, Sanders. Play action, screens it out to Smith. Catches past the 15. And he breaks some tackles along the route. He looks like he gets extra yardage. Enough to be a first down. Looked like he should have been tackled for a gain of 5. Instead, he turns upfield down the sideline. Gets enough for a gain of 10. Duke in the stream, welcome in. There's a penalty flag down in the field, and this is on Philadelphia. The most penalized team in the league commits penalty number 10, ineligible player downfield. That takes away a first down pass. 10 penalties for 66 total yards. Approaching 3.5 in the third. Backed up at their own 6-yard line now for Hurts. Hurts from the gun takes a snap. Passes on the slant. Complete to Smith, but he gets immediately crushed at the 9. Pick up a 3. It is Diggs who got the pick 6, the one who immediately tattoos Smith down to the ground. That's just on a quick slant. Diggs read it out perfectly, same as Jalen Smith. Second and 11. Around the 9-yard line. Hurts takes a snap, fires. Near sideline, it's off the fingertips of Sanders, incomplete. That ball was changed. There was an alteration at the line. That's why Sanders dropped him. Micah Parsons, the one who got his fingertips at the football first and changed the spiral completely of that ball. Went from a spiraling pass to a wobbly pass. This whole crowd going wild. White rally towels here at AT&T Stadium. From the gun, at his own 10. Hurts takes a snap back to pass, 3rd and 11. Fires across the middle. That ball is in and out of the hands. Incomplete. Looking for Smith at the 30. Trayvon Diggs might have broken up that one. 2:46 left to play in the third, and the Cowboys defense makes another stand. Let's see here. Smith down the right hashes. Now he curls up to the left side of the field, and Smith is able to break it up as it was off the fingertips of Devante Smith, and Jalen Smith, the one who broke it up. This ball gets booted away from his own end zone by Siposs, drifting back, and fair catch made by Lamb at the 38. I think they're probably going to... I think they're going to keep Hurts into the game because it's still right now 27-14. If Dallas keeps on scoring, though, I think you could see Hurts out later in the game. All depends on what happened. I think this is a crucial drive. If Philadelphia's defense makes a stand, then Hurts is going to come back. But if Dallas goes up 34-14, then things are getting slim. I think you're going to see him for another drive, and then that next drive, All depends if he's going to stay in there. What happens on the next one if Dallas does score here. So that pass complete, first down. Prescott, they go hurry up. In the ace formation, hands it off up the middle. Elliott past the 45, down around the 43. It's about a pickup of 5 in the carry. Dallas as a team has 30 carries now for 137 on the ground. Both Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard averaging over 5 yards per carry. Impressive. The offensive line, give them a ton of credit for Dallas, what they've done tonight. 2nd and 5. Prescott from the gun. 2 wide to the left. He takes the snap. Back to pass. Prescott going to air this one out down the near sideline. It is incomplete. Broken up by Darius Slay. He was looking for Cooper. Cooper's been silent tonight. Amari Cooper just 3 catches for 26 yards. .134 in the third. 3rd and 5, ball spot at the 30, at the 42-yard line now of Philadelphia. Prescott from the gun takes a snap, screens it over. Underneath, that's complete to Schultz, gets the first down, takes it inside the 35, down around the 32. Pickup of about 10, and it moves the chains by Dalton Schultz, needed 5, got 10. The tight ends have been efficient tonight. Dalton Schultz receives his 5th catch of the game. 5 catches for 58 and a touchdown catch of 19. Blake Jarwin's got 2 catches earlier on for 14. So it's neither CeeDee Lamb nor Cooper who's leading the receptions. Under 1 minute left to go in the third, even though Lamb's got the most receiving yards for Dallas with 59. Handoff up the middle to Elliott inside the 30 now. Dragged down around the 28. It's a pickup of about 4 in the carry. What's good, Nathan? Welcome to the stream again. Glad to have you back in. Joe Burger Challenge. Lorenzo's friend in Spain. That's awesome. Over 600K there. That's incredible from Valencia. 34 seconds in the third. There's an injured player here for the Eagles down on the ground, and this is a big injury they cannot afford. This is Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox being attended to. He's got the first defensive touchdown of the game. It was a strip in the end zone from behind that Javon Hargrave stripped Dak Prescott in the end zone, and then the ball went right into the hands of Fletcher Cox, recorded a touchdown, and the game was tied up at 7. And this is not a good sign. Fletcher Cox has there's one trainer holding on to his right foot, one trainer holding on to his left foot. It looks like it's around the left knee area for Fletcher Cox that one of the trainers seems to be signaling towards right now. That is not a good sign right there for a key defensive front player here for Philadelphia. Players getting banged down earlier today. We saw Kayvon Wallace leave this game earlier today. He got replaced with Marcus Epps in the secondary. Now we see Fletcher Cox, though good to see him getting back on his own power, but he walks off the field. 2nd and 6, Cowboys with a football now at the 28-yard line of Philadelphia territory. Prescott from the gun, he's got Elliott lined up to the left side. Prescott takes a snap. Hand off to Elliott in the draw, able to be patient, gets the carry, moving forward on a gain of 8 to the 20. First down, moves the chains. And that's the final play of the third quarter. Dallas out in full command. When we get back to action, the Cowboys will have the football inside the red zone and a whole new set of downs. Dallas on cruise control tonight as they lead after 3, 27-14. Mixing and matching. Kellen Moore has called a terrific game for this Dallas offense. 32 rushing plays to 22 passing plays tonight. And also credit to the defense for 2 interceptions, one of them being a pick six. That is now 24 first downs for Dallas compared to just 7 for Philadelphia. Philadelphia joined the party late as Dallas was out first, gaining them on first downs 19-1 at one point in this game. Total yardage at this moment, 336 to 252 in favor of Dallas. And then total plays is a long shot. It started out this game, Philadelphia was just late to the party tonight. 57 total plays to 35 by the Eagles. And Dallas currently is 3 for 4 to red zone, outgaining Philadelphia on 10 more minutes for total time of possession, 27 to 17. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in on the special live stream tonight, Monday Night Football. If you're new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell if you'd like to be notified future live streams I do cover. Most of my content I usually cover is play-by-play basketball games, NBA games, college basketball games I specialize in, but also cover other sports too for special live streams like NFL, Major League Baseball, a little bit of NASCAR racing I've done before. I've done a lacrosse matchup too, a little bit of tennis, and also I've done the hot dog eating contest as well. We go back to action. Fourth quarter has begun. A quick slant, or a quick screen out to the near sideline. It is a catch made by CeeDee Lamb, pickup of about 6. Paul Pierce all the way. It's my all-time favorite player in NBA history. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Cowboys. Inside the red zone now at the 14-yard line of Philadelphia territory. Prescott hands it off the middle to Elliott. Forward motion. Looks like he gets him enough to the 10. The reach of that football should be good enough to move the chains, and it will. The patience has been terrific tonight by Ezekiel Elliott. Terrific game by him. Tonight, Pollard has had less rushing yards. 10 carries for 56 by Pollard. And Ezekiel Elliott having a big fantasy day. 17 carries for 95. Next rush could put him over 100 if he gets 5 or more. Prescott takes a snap. Prescott looks to rush, and he slides down for a gain of 1 to the 9. That was a botch play written all over it. Good to turn it into positive yards by Dak. It just burns off the clock, too, so either way, it works in Dallas's favor. So back to Elliott. Elliott, 17 carries, 95 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. It's only got a long of 13, though. They haven't been able to break out, even though the offensive line has been terrific tonight. They've rushed the football. It's because they've been gaining around 5-6 yards per carry on multiple plays. Elliott's averaging 5.6 yards average, same as Pollard, same thing, 5.6 yards, 10 carries for 56. Prescott, bootleg, rolls out to his left. Watch out. Oh, he gets cracked. Back at the 13-yard line. Pressing square on the PlayStation controller and picking up the sack, diving forward is TJ Edwards for the Eagles, as that's the 4th time in this game Prescott has been sacked. He just rolls out in the bootleg towards his left, doesn't see Edwards coming, presses the triangle for the block right there. Tried to bat down a pass if Prescott tried to launch one, didn't. Instead, he goes on and dives right forward. Classic controls with the retro video games. Pass underneath over to Elliott, and he gets around 5 of those back. There's a penalty flag down, though. We'll take a look and see the call. And this is on the defense. The penalty woes continue tonight for Philadelphia. Milton Williams offsides. Those are the worst penalties. Offsides penalty. Keeps the drive alive, and this will be a 3rd and goal coming up. Free play. The Eagles as a team, 10 penalties for 61. Prescott takes a snap. Pump fake. Prescott will rush for it as he will move forward to the 3, but he gets tackled shy of the end zone. 4th down and goal coming up. 12 minutes left to go. And Dallas will keep their offense on the field. 11 plays, 59 yards, almost 6 minutes on this drive. And the Cowboys in the 4th and goal, they will go for it. The crowd is into it, and Prescott has to quiet them down. 4th and goal. Watch out for the top of the screen. That's where CeeDee Lamb's one-on-one covered. Prescott takes a snap, looks towards his left. That's where Cooper is. Flushed out to his right. Signals. He throws on the run. Back of the end zone. It is 2 feet in bounds for the touchdown. Cedric Wilson Jr. That time he finds himself with both feet in. And the Cowboys gamble. It goes true in their favor. And Dallas is up by 19, 33-14. Mobile quarterback extending the play. Dak Prescott, boom, can do that today. Looks left, nothing open between Cooper, Jarwin, and Elliott. So he's got time. Terrific pass, terrific protection up front on the pass protection. Flushed out to his right. Signals Cedric Wilson at the back of the end zone. And snags in the touchdown catch. The extra point. Right down the middle, and it's through. 34-14. Cowboys by 20. What's good, Joe in the stream? Welcome in. That was a 3-yard touchdown pass. 26 first downs by the Cowboys to just 7 tonight by Philadelphia. 351 total yards by Dallas to 252 by Philadelphia. Total time of possession in favor of Dallas, over 31 minutes compared to just over 17 minutes tonight by the Cowboys. And Dak Prescott lighting it up. Second touchdown pass, 19 for 24, 211 passing yards and 2 passing touchdowns. Ezekiel Elliott has got himself 17 carries for 95 yards, averaging over 5 yards per carry for both Elliott and Pollard. And 35 carries for 158 as a team. So Dak Prescott tonight with 211 passing yards. He's got 2 passing touchdowns, though. One of those, the first one was to the tight end Dalton Schultz of 19. And then he just threw a 3-yard touchdown pass to Cedric Wilson. Amari Cooper's been quiet tonight, just 3 catches for 26 for fantasy purposes. So, fantasy studs tonight. Dak Prescott, 2 TDs, 19 for 24, 211. Not having like a huge passing game, but still solid to put up those numbers today. Just 5 incompletions. And also, Dak on the grounds, it seems like he has more. It's probably because he lost 18 yards in sacks, but he's got himself just 8 rushing yards. Seems like it's a lot more, though. Elliott's having a terrific game. 2 touchdowns on the ground, along with 95 rushing yards. Pollard yet to find the end zone. He's got 56 rushing yards. And the leading receiver as far as yards, CeeDee Lamb, 3 catches for 66. But Dalton Schultz has got the most points out of anybody as far as that receiving corps tonight. He's got 5 catches for 58 and a touchdown grab for the tight end. Still with a lot of time remaining. We have 11:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. On the kickoff, this will go back to the end zone again. So back at their own 25, Philadelphia will start things off. We have yet to even see a returnable kick in this game. Nobody has returned a kickoff tonight. There's been 4 total punt returns, 2 each. Jalen Reagor lost 7 yards on the return. He's returned it twice, and then Cedric Wilson and CeeDee Lamb both got a punt return. So 1st and 10 coming up. Philadelphia has the football, 11:26 in the 4th. Takes a snap back to pass. Hurts screens it out underneath to Gainwell, the running back. Spin move, and he gets knocked down for no gain. Making the tackle, it is Van Der Esch for Dallas. He got 1 on the reception, was Gainwell. What's good, Paul? Welcome in. I actually wasn't that much. That game actually went late, too. This came down to the final play. I wasn't that tired, though, last night. This game seems like it's going to go much longer, and it's not close. From the gun is Hurts. He takes the snap. Passes near side, complete at the 30. Catch of about 4. It goes to Reagor. And this will bring up about a 3rd and 5 coming up. And the injuries keep on continuing tonight on Monday Night Football. Injured offensive lineman for Philadelphia, number 56. Isaac Samalo, he is down on the grounds. So already lost to injury on the defense, Kavon Wallace, early in this game. And then they also lost in the last drive, Fletcher Cox, as he got checked out down in the grounds. And now they're checking out an offensive lineman, Isaac Samalo, down. So we're going to take a timeout. Back into action coming up after this. 10:51 remaining, 4th quarter. Cowboys by 20. The winner of this game will have bragging rights, the only team in the division to be with a winning record, and looks like that's going to be Dallas unless barring a miracle comeback. The Giants at 0-3, Washington at 1-2. Loser this game will fall to 1-2 alongside of them, and Dallas has been out in full control tonight. Probably Portman there, Lorenzo. Sad to see that happen. Played 39 snaps tonight for the left guard, number 56, Isaac Samalo. He has to get carted off the field. Terrible to see any player go down in pain like that. Ouch. That looked tough. Looked like the right leg just completely buckled when he went down, trying to provide pass protection for Hurts right out in front. Back into action. 3rd and 4 coming up for the Eagles. Ball spot at their own 30-yard line. Hurts from the gun. He's got 2 receivers lined up to the right and to the left. Hurts takes a snap. Pressure. He fires. That's complete. Down the near sideline. And it's a first down to Reagor. Jalen Reagor, and the catch gets around 10. Enough to move the chains. It's now 3 catches for 24. Ball spotted just shy of the 45. Hurts from the gun, takes a snap, flushes out to his right, throws in the run. That ball drops it into the breadbasket. It's good again. First down, this time to Watkins on the catch. Number 16, Quez Watkins. Late penalty flag flies, though. We've had a lot of these tonight. Philadelphia with 10 penalties as a team. This may be number 11. And it will be ineligible receiver down the field for Philadelphia. 9:41 left to go in the fourth. Nate Herbig, offensive lineman, ineligible down the field. And this game is combined for 14 total penalties tonight. 3 by the Cowboys and 11 now by the Eagles. A lot of poor penalties, too, that will bite you right in the back. Offsides. 12 men on the field after a timeout. Couple false starts. And it's been a lot of trouble. Here's a pass that gets broken up incomplete. Brings up a 2nd and 15. Looking for Ertz, the tight end. Yeah, I can't really see that much, Lorenzo. I've got the scoreboard is pretty big. Hey, appreciate it, Malika. Yeah, when I do my other streams, like baseball, and I think I put the webcam more in the whole room. I don't have, like, such a big scoreboard for it at the bottom. Second and 15. Hurts takes the snap. Airs this one out the deep ball. Down the sideline. Coming back to it. It's incomplete. And double coverage looking for Smith. Dangerous pass. Lucky that he didn't get a helmet-to-helmet hit or anything. There's a penalty flag down. The deep balls today, Jalen Hurts. One thing he's going to have to work on is got to be making sure to lead the receiver into that ball. Once again, he underthrew it. He threw an interception in the first quarter on the third play from scrimmage for him because he threw the ball well before the end zone. If he had led his receiver to the end zone, it would have been 6, but he underthrew the football around the 2-3 yard line and resulted in an interception. That penalty is on Philadelphia. Holding by the offense, and it's going to create 3rd and 15. It's on the offensive lineman, number 65, Lane Johnson. 12 penalties for the Eagles tonight. Most penalized team in the league. 3rd and 15. 3 for 9 tonight on third downs, averaging around 8 yards to go on third downs. That's not the situation you want to get into. And either is this pass that gets thrown as a screen that gets completely blown up with bodies colliding right into the Gatorade cooler to the bench along the side. Big scrum happens along the near side of the field on Philadelphia's bench area. And there are no penalty flags yet that has been thrown. Things had to get broken up. I don't know if it was a coach or an athletic trainer that got knocked down. And he just got creamed right into one of the... I don't know if it was an air conditioning unit alongside the bench. Oh, it might have been one of the water boys or something. One of the team staffs. I don't know if he's a medical trainer, but he had a Gatorade cooler in his hand, and he just got completely creamed as the play ended, and he was part of that play along the sidelines, far along the sidelines. I don't know how there was zero flags from that. And this is 4 down territory now. The Eagles were going to go for it, and he just got put right into the bench area next to, I believe, like an air conditioning unit. 4th and 9. Eagles go for it. 4-down territory. Watch out. Pressure. Flushed out to his left. Flag is down. Hurts. Pump fake. And he just gets devoured by 4 Cowboys. Back of the 30. Parsons is one of them who is there along with Jalen Smith. Oh, man. Where's the pass protection there? That's penalty number 12 by Philadelphia. Holding on the offense. Penalty declined. Turnover on downs. 1st down Dallas at the Philadelphia 30. Yikes. Yeah, 67 of Philadelphia. Nate Herbig just completely misses his assignment. That's why the pocket collapsed and Hurts had to just flush out to his left. Nothing you can do. Man, I feel for him right there. He got sandwiched between 4 white jerseys. Gonna be feeling that one in the morning. 1st down Dallas. They're just gonna keep on rushing this one and keep on running clock. That is Pollard picks up about 3. I'll take Skechers there. I actually don't wear either of those shoes. I think I wore Skechers when I was younger, though. I never wore Puma before. All the shoes I basically wear are like Nikes. 2nd and 7 coming up. Ball spot at the 28-yard line of Philadelphia territory. Dak screens it out to the right side. Complete over to Pollard. Inside the 25, out around the 22. Just simply not prepared tonight for the Eagles. Not much discipline in this game. Poor penalties. A bunch of holding penalties. The blocking has been abysmal, especially late. I don't know, Hurts only got sacked twice tonight, but we've seen him flushed out of the pocket multiple times, throwing on the run, multiple passes going out of bounds. And that is not a good sign for Philadelphia. 3rd and 1 coming up for Dallas. Ball spot at the 22-yard line. Play action. Bootleg to the right. Wide open and a flat complete. 1st down inside the 10. Makes a move up the field to the 5. Into the end zone. Touchdown. It is Schultz, the tight end. Too easy. 22-yard touchdown catch to Dalton Schultz. Puts a 40-burger on the board. The Eagles tonight just simply a no-show. Poor tackling display right there. You have multiple defenders on the far side of the field. How in the world does Dalton Schultz get about 18 yards after the catch down the right sideline? 1 missed tackle. Whoop. 2, 3 from behind. A 4th at the end zone. Like, they didn't even have a diving effort at him. They just got, like, parts of his jersey, and that was it. Absolutely despicable display. That was Singleton, number 49, who should have had him wrapped up around the 10, and just Schultz just jukes him right out. Extra point is good. 41-14 on Monday Night Football. Oh, that was phenomenal yesterday. That's incredible. It doinked off the bottom of the post and went into the net. So 66 yards by Justin Tucker set the record. All right, right now we're in the timeout. Taking a look towards next week. Let's see what we got here on the schedule. Jaguars-Bengals coming up. Cincinnati could be 3-1. Cincinnati coming in as a 7.5-point favorite at home. The defense has really been improved. I know Pittsburgh, just their offense is swimming in mud, but winning by 2 touchdowns for Cincinnati, able to get 24 on the board against Pittsburgh. Pretty impressive there. For Pittsburgh, it's concerning with that offense and the injuries they have right now. Falcons-Washington, this should be a close game. Washington on the current line is a favorite on the road by 1.5. At Atlanta. Bills, oh man, laying up a big number here. Buffalo's just been so dangerous. They got another game that they should destroy Houston this week with a rookie quarterback. 17-point favorite by Buffalo coming into this matchup. Yeah, the over-under's at 48. Buffalo is probably going to put up another 40 spot on the board. So, yeah, the over's looking promising for that matchup. Bears somehow are the favorite against the Lions, probably because of their defense, even though the Lions played Baltimore close. This time, though, the Lions are on the road. And Chicago lays a 3-point favorite for this matchup on an early afternoon kickoff. Panthers on the road against the Cowboys. So the Cowboys going to get Carolina next, who is dinged up. No Christian McCaffrey. And to play against the Cowboys, you need to be into a track meet. The Panthers, though, have a defense. But they're going to have to be heavily reliant upon their defense and get some things going with their offense. And it's going to be tough with no McCaffrey for next week. Dallas coming in as a 4-point favorite. I'm shocked that's not more than that. Because the Panthers, they are, right now, they're undefeated. They got victories over the Jets in week 1, which that wasn't a pretty game at all. They beat the Texans, which was close early on. And they also beat the Saints, which is odd because they manhandled them in week 2. Colts, Dolphins. Dolphins showed a lot of promise against Las Vegas yesterday. Browns at the Vikings. That should be a good game. A ton of offense in that one. Cleveland, a 2-point favorite on the road at Minnesota. Minnesota's pass heavy. Giants at the Saints. New Orleans, a 7.5-point favorite. Giants winless. Tennessee at the Jets. Lock of the week right there for Tennessee. They're only a 7.5-point favorite somehow. Here's a rush up the middle in the draw for Philadelphia. That is Kenneth Gainwell, the running back, number 14. 6:45 and counting down remaining in the fourth quarter. Second down and 9 for Philadelphia. And game of the week coming up is going to be the Cardinals and Rams, both undefeated in the NFC West. That's a 4:05 start time. And then the Seahawks and the Niners. So 2 NFC West games to pay attention to. The Seahawks at 1-2. Looking to even it up in the division with the Niners. Trying to take that. That's on the road at San Francisco. From the gun, Hurts takes the snap. Fires towards the near side. That's complete. Just shy of the first down marker. It is Hurts. He catches at the 34. It will be a 3rd and 1. What's good? Vaughn on the stream. Looks like he survived tonight on Fantasy. There you go. Franchini, welcome in. Good night to you as well. Steelers at the Packers. Green Bay looking dangerous last 2 games. Broncos hosting the Ravens. Denver has won all 3 games against teams with a combined record of 0-9. That pass is complete. Near sideline, caught first down. But they're going to have their first test at home at Mile High. Somehow they're a 1-point favorite against Baltimore this Sunday. Patriots hosting the Bucks. I can't believe the Bucks are only 6.5-point favorites. Tom Brady's going to come out in revenge. He knows what's up. I wouldn't be shocked if they put up a 40 burger. Possibly a 50 against the Patriots. That might be a little bit too much, though. But anything expect with Tom Brady, honestly. I can't believe it's only 6.5 with that Patriots offense that they have that's swimming in mud. I'm a Patriots fan, too. I'm from Massachusetts myself, but it's been tough to watch. Johnny Smith gave that game away yesterday. And Tom Brady coming back into New England, I think he's just on his revenge tour against Belichick on Sunday night. He's going to break a record, and he's probably going to throw for like 5 touchdowns. Flushed out to his right. Hurts signals a receiver. Dumps it off underneath. It is caught. Gainwell keeps on going, but the whistle blows. There's a flag down. We got 5:12 left to go. It's a penalty on Philadelphia. It's going to be holding on the Eagles. It's Lane Johnson who picks up the penalty, and this has just been a poor display as far as disciplinary action tonight for Philadelphia. That is now 12 penalties for 76 total yards. They're lucky that they've had 0 pass interference penalties today. They've got multiple penalties for holding. They also had a penalty for 12 men on the field after a timeout. They had 2 ineligible receiver penalties. It's just costly football that they've had. A couple of neutral zone infractions. I mean, if you play like that, you don't deserve to beat any team. Unless the other team comes into the game, commits more penalties, and throws a... It just keeps on giving the ball away. Philadelphia gave the ball away twice as well. Hurts flushed out to his right pocket, collapses, watch out, throws in the run, dumps it off underneath. It is caught to Goddard. And he gets gang tackled at the 45 of Dallas territory. Another penalty flag comes down. They've been going to Pollard lately, Vaughn. They've got Zeke on the bench. This game is well in hand. Well, things are looking in their favor before the bye for the Cowboys against multiple teams who have struggled to move the football. The next two of these games are at home, hosting Carolina on Sunday, and then hosting the Giants the following week for Week 5 on October 10th. And then Dallas will wrap things up at Gillette Stadium versus the Patriots for Week 6 before their Week 7 bye. So, three offenses who are not at the top of the NFL, bottom pack offensive teams. Carolina undefeated, but they played a relatively easy schedule. The Giants, who are winless, and the Patriots offense, which has been swimming in mud. 1st and 30 for the Eagles now after the penalty. They've got 13 of those tonight. Takes a snap as Hurts. He just dumps it off to Gainwell on the screen. 40, 45, past midfield, 45, and wrapped up around a 44 of Cowboy territory. Gets a good chunk of those yardage back, but still not a first down. Approaching 4 minutes remaining in this game. 2nd down and 11. Hurts takes a snap play action. Pass across the middle. Laser to Ertz. It moves the chains. Diving forward around the 37. What's good? Rick on the stream. Welcome in. And for Philadelphia, this schedule gets a whole lot more brutal. Taking on Kansas City, who is 1-2 coming up. Just a total mismatch of a game right there. The Chiefs, as that is at home against Kansas City. Down the sideline, picks up another first down. Kansas City with their offense taking on Philadelphia, which is having trouble moving the football. And then the Eagles are at the Panthers on October 10th. And then a quick turnaround for Thursday Night Football hosting Tampa Bay. So a lot of tough games in there. Flushed out all the way, drifting back. Throws on a run to the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Greg Ward Jr. hauls in the touchdown catch from Jalen Hurts. So that one, a big one to definitely push it into the over category tonight. That is 61 combined. Yeah, incredibly difficult schedule here for Philadelphia. Kansas City, Carolina, Tampa Bay, Las Vegas. Those are the next four. Two of those teams undefeated. Snap, hold, kick is good. So the next 3 out of 4 teams have a combined record of 8-1 that's taking on Philadelphia. And none of those teams are the Chiefs. They got the Chiefs coming up next. We have 3:09 left to play, remaining in the fourth. Looking at Dallas's schedule here, pretty favorable when you got this as your schedule in December for the first 3 games. Washington, New York, Washington. Yeah. That's pretty good right there. You got 2 games against Washington on a once every other week. This kick goes to the back of the end zone. 1st and 10 coming up for the Cowboys. 3:09 left to play. And it looks like it's going to be a new quarterback, I believe, coming into the game for Dallas as they lead by 20. Okay, so Dallas will go with the backup. This is number 10, Cooper Rush, now into the game as they got their reserve players onto the field. Former Philadelphia Eagle in the backfield. This is Corey Clement for the Cowboys. Handoff to Clement, up the middle, sees nothing, and no gain. Still, both teams have all 3 timeouts. What I talked about before, Dallas has got the next game coming up against the Panthers, who are undefeated, but have played more of a relatively easy schedule to start things off. The next 2 are at home, Panthers and Giants, and then hosting the Patriots before their bye week in Week 7. Two and a half minutes left to go. From the ace formation, this is Rush. He takes the snap, handoff up the middle, carried for about 6 to the 31. That's the running back, Clement. And the time will tick down to the 2-minute warning. Dallas Cowboys owning this game today. 12 yards away from 400 total in the game. Somehow Philadelphia was getting outgained big time. The total yardage is 388 to 358 in favor of Dallas. First downs 27 for the Cowboys to 12. At one point it was 19 to 1 for first downs. Dallas had 20 points on the board. The score at one point was 20 to 7. Dallas had 20 points on the board to 19 first downs at one point in the first half. Penalties will come back to haunt you. Philadelphia, most penalized team in the league, committed 13 penalties for 86 yards. 2 passing interceptions thrown by Jalen Hurts. One of those a pick 6, and Dallas having about 10 more minutes of clock time for total time of possession, 33 to 24 by Philadelphia. So before you sign off tonight, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Thanks so much for being a part here tonight. Next live stream probably won't be for a while or so. I'm going to be covering a lot of games this week in person. I also posted in the community tab if anybody's interested, because I know a couple of you guys were asking me about it. I posted the links in for my in-person games I'm covering volleyball this week for Division III women's volleyball for a couple of different colleges. I posted those links in the community tab for the games I'm covering on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I've got a triple header on Saturday. Next stream will most likely be on Monday night again. Next Monday night between the Chargers and the Raiders. And then I'm hoping that the first NBA preseason game that I'll stream will be on Tuesday night most likely between the Bucks and the Grizzlies. So next Tuesday I'm aiming for. So I'll be off for about a week or so since I'm going to be busy a lot this week. Hey, thanks so much, Vaughn. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've got no games the following week as of now, so I'm going to be calling a lot of streams next week. Because I've got one of the colleges, the main one that I want to do, I'm covering tomorrow. And then the next game after that, it's a little bit of a break, and then I got them on the 12th of October, the 16th of October, and then the 26th. Yeah, I'm going to watch the Sunday night game this week with my family, just because I'm a big Patriots fan and I want to see Tom Brady break history or so. So I wanted to listen to the broadcast for this week for Sunday night, because I usually cover the Sunday night games. But I plan on being back next Monday. Chargers and Raiders, as this rush goes for nowhere except the loss of 6 in the HB toss to Corey Clement. Textbook game by the Cowboys. Favorable schedule coming up before the bye, and they get a lot of momentum. Penalty flag flies. We've seen 13 of those in place of Philadelphia. This is on Dallas, though, in the offensive line. That should be a really good game. Las Vegas coming in next Monday, undefeated at 3-0. And then the Chargers are right now, they're 2-1. This ball gets punted away. About 1:45 left to play. Philadelphia returns it. And they will take it up to the numbers here, and they just get stuffed on the return around the 34. Yeah, I've been a fan of Tom Brady all my life. I've been a fan of the Patriots all my life. And yeah, Tom Brady's just going to destroy the Patriots in my prediction on Sunday night. Yeah, those big games are so for me, like all the Patriots games I usually watch. I had streamed the Patriots. I had a separate football channel that didn't really grow as much 2 years ago. I had streamed like most of the Patriots games, but I just found that I wasn't like really enjoying it myself because I like to watch the games instead of streaming the Patriots games myself or so, because I'm able to listen to the audio what's going on. When I'm streaming the games right now, I can't play like the audio or so I have it on mute while I'm calling the game. But like it's great to watch Patriots games and actually be able to hear what's going on or so. Same as the Super Bowl for me, because I felt like when I called the Super Bowl 2 years ago, I just missed so much as far as, because I couldn't hear the halftime show. I couldn't, like, when I stream or so, I can't really like get up and go and grab like a bowl of popcorn or get like a snack or so, because I'm trying to call the game for you guys. Oh, yeah, trying to work towards a future goal, hopefully someday. Just got to get into the right people, find some connections, and the big thing, especially if you're in college trying to pursue sportscasting, the big thing is making connections in the industry. That's the biggest thing that's possible, because the more connections you make, the more people you know, and then that's where you'll be able to get and find your right foot into the door and be able to pick up stuff. Here's a dump off underneath. Boston Scott, the one who receives it in the backfield, runs out of bounds. 54 seconds left. And the Eagles have a 4th and 10, or 4th and about 5 right now. Obviously, it takes a lot of years to get there. So you have to start off smaller or so. And then eventually build up. 4th and 5, they are going for Hurts, pump fake, and he loses his footing, tackled before the first down marker. The Cowboys defense again make the stand, 46 seconds remaining. Dak pumped up about that. He's going to put his helmet on, and the Cowboys will go into victory formation. Total domination right from the first drive of the game for Dallas. They led every single of this matchup tonight. Yeah, maybe someday you will. I might have to start, though. Might have to start on ESPN Plus and work my way up. Because it's a long road to ESPN. You have to work your way up from ESPN Plus to ESPNU. Actually, probably ESPN3 first before ESPN Plus, and then ESPNU, and then ESPN2, and then ESPN. Yeah, at one point in my life, I used to know all the ESPNs. They used to have a ton more. This was years ago. They used to have 360. I think they had Game Day. They still got Deportes, the snap, the knee, and victory formation for Prescott. And it is a 20-point victory tonight for the Dallas Cowboys. The king as of right now in the NFC East at 2-1 on the season. Everybody else below 500 in the division. And the Cowboys do it rather easily tonight here. 41-21 the final on their home field. 27 first downs to 12 by Philadelphia. And then Dallas just came to play today. 13 penalties by the Eagles, and it cost them the game. Cost them so many chances and multiple poor penalties tonight that they had. But Dak Prescott, just 5 incompletions, finished 21 for 26 passing, 238 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, 2 of those to the tight end Dalton Schultz, as he led the way, 6 catches for 80 yards. CeeDee Lamb, 3 catches for 66. The other touchdown catch was by Cedric Wilson. And then 2 touchdown rushes by Ezekiel Elliott, finishing with 17 carries for 95 yards. That's a wrap, everybody. Thanks so much for being a part here on the channel. Before we wrap up, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well. And thanks so much for being a part here tonight on the stream. I'm going to wrap up here to the channel members before I do sign off. And we welcome in a new channel member for the first time, as that is Rodolfo into the channel membership. First time as of today. So here's the channel members. We have Jason, Aaron, Mandenhade, Cindy, Rajeep, Olded, Deuce, Russell, D-Block, CW2K, BP, Greg, James, Magic, Oreo Pudding, Reezer, Bino, Mark, Kelly, Mike, Rashad, John, Jessica, Barco, Stephanie, Ahino, Joseph, Elkian, GFR 90, Maurice, Christian, Keith, Woody, Warren, Rodolfo, Kit Lorenz, Pamela, Oscar, Isaiah, I Am Ghost, a member from Taiwan, Don, Mr. Mundre, Alden, Abdurrahman, and Patrick. Thanks so much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night, Cowboys. 20-point victory over the Eagles, 41-21 the final. And enjoy the rest of your Monday night.